I had it muted. So, whoops. I muted myself. Hey, so I've been, sorry, let me go back to the beginning. I'm back. Yata, we're here. I've been off for a week. A lot of stuff happened in the past 4 days. I haven't been able to stream regularly. Whoops. What's going on here? There's things that was going on. I was with my little one, and I just didn't want to do any horizontal streams and take away from my time with my kiddo. Focused a lot of it. I did a couple vertical streams, right? But the vertical streams, they don't feel as like, kind of how you say, refined and like put together. I mean, look, even remnants of my child is here, so I have to clean up and make her bed and all that stuff. So I haven't been watching DJ, so I know dude, so much happened. Oh, look at that. All right, Zon, thank you for the subscribing. Woo, let's go. Yeah, man, we're climbing, guys. The goal is to pass 14.3K subscribers. We're almost there. Once we pass 14.3K, wonder what the excuse is going to be. But no prep work. All right, we're just diving straight in. You've been stepping back from the drama. Yeah, all good. Let me catch you up. So, the Village Idiot hosts some lives, says some outrageous stuff. I'll fix all the stuff in post. I just didn't even try to come up with a description. I was just like, let me just get straight into it, because there's so much that happened. I got to cover the most recent stuff, and then I'll go backwards if time allows. Visit my barber? Oh, yeah, no, man. Trying to hustle backwards. We're real. So, yeah, I need to see my barber. I got the island showing up, y'all. I got the Mr. Noodle. Hey, Mr. Noodle. I got Mr. Noodle. So, again, guys, I haven't been able to do much. It's been all about my little one. So, just was chilling with her. We played games together. She was playing a lot of my Xbox. She was playing Hollow Knight. She got a lot of my gamer points, achievements, and all that. I think she got me at least another 100, 120 maybe on my gamer score. She was playing the heck out of Hollow Knight Sook's on. Really tough game, if you guys never played it. And then we were doing she was showing me some stuff that she was watching. I was showing her some stuff that I was watching, and then in between I was doing a couple of vertical lives. And then the weather was shitty sometimes, and then it was good. Then it was raining one day. Then it got really cold. It was weird weather, man. And now we got 80-degree weather here. I don't know what's going on. The weather's all over the place. Not only that, pollen's out. We got all kinds of craziness. But y'all know why I'm here. Not because, I'm balding. That's another thing. We already know that's happening. You could do it at home, really. Oh, I do shave my head. Like, I cut it. I just haven't cut it recently because I was with my little one. I got the little thing right here. It's called Pitbull. Really good stuff. Strong. all 4 of them spin. It's really nice. So I do shave my head. I didn't even shave my patchy, beard. I can't grow a profile. Like, it's like bald over here. And then I grow hair like right here for some reason. And then it's like bald here. And then all of a sudden I got like hair here. It's weird. Patchy as all get out. So y'all know why I'm here, right? Of course, why not? Why delay it, right? Let's get right into it. Y'all know what's happening. Y'all know what's happening. Somebody decided to put a post up, move it live, and well, let's hear it, y'all. Because what's he gonna do? Try to take down the channel? I'm gonna have more subscribers than you. I'll get yours taken down way before you try to get mine. Oh, I'm gonna have way more subs than him. How sad is that? It'd be crazy if I hit 100K, right? Let's do it. All right, let's see when he starts talking.
All right. Welcome. It sounds like I got audio issues.
Yeah, your audio issues are contagious, man. You gotta stop having audio issues because it creeps over to me. Roy's channel doesn't work right. Like every other live, Roy like completely loses his ability to stream. Like he'll be like, StreamYard messed up and my laptop doesn't work. And I'm like, come on there, Roy. I can give you IT support. It's real easy. There's a couple things you could do. I could show you. I would suggest that you would that you go into your settings. All right. And then you're going to type in hardware acceleration. I think it's hardware acceleration. Yeah. Go to system. Use graphics acceleration when available. Uncheck this. Uncheck this, Roy. Do not use graphic acceleration because that will probably cause you to have computer problems with your streams. That's my advice to you. Unsolicited, of course, because that's what I do. People don't like it. But I don't care. You're gonna hear it. Ooh. Hear it. Oh, and I did karaoke with my kiddo too. That was fire, guys. Woo! Karaoke was fun. All right. So let's go back. Yeah, his sound quality sucks. Always does.
Sound like I got audio issues. Y'all let me know. Do y'all?
You having hair trouble. Talking about me having hair trouble. At least I accept that I'm bald. This dude, full complete denial of that hairline. This right here. That hairline. Completely gone. Omitted from all reality.
Y'all have audio issues in your headphones or your...
And he looked like he ain't eaten for a while. He look like he's starving, y'all. I've heard of a starving artist and a starving entrepreneur, but this guy's taking the cake right now.
Your speakers, y'all let me know. All right. So, guys, this is what's going on right now. Shout out to Nav, shout out to Good Riddance, shout out to Corey, Good Riddance.
There was some stuff that was omitted in this live, and also the previous one that's pretty heinous. And we're going to cover all that because I didn't expect him to say some heinous stuff the way he did. And I haven't been able to look at his stuff lately. My God, did he burn his head? No. That's just how his hair looks. He just looks like a straight up homeless person with a long ass forehead. That forehead from the top of his eyebrows to the top of that missing piece, that's clearly way more than 4 fingers, guys. That's like 6. At least when I do this, I'm touching this piece of my island. You know, that's a regular faux head right here. See, it's just right here. This is where I feel hair, right? His starts here, and then there goes the first finger. Here goes the second finger. Here goes the third finger. Here goes the fourth finger. Here goes the fifth finger. Here goes the sixth. That's hairspray paint. Yep. It looks like someone took a lighter to his hair. Nah, it's just how it looks.
This was in here first. Shout out to y'all.
What up, Hyatt?
Look, guys, this is what's happening right now. We are going to do a little live stream. We're going to do a live stream. My bad, T-Bone. We're going to do a little live stream on the YouTube app right now. We're on the YouTube app. It looks actually pretty clear. So we're going to do a live stream on the YouTube app. And then we're going to end this stream after like an hour. And then we're going to go on StreamYard. If anybody wants to pop up, pull up, hook up.
You know, it's so funny. He's constantly saying he's gonna like do something here, and then we're gonna come back, and he does not come back. Like, what is up with that? Like, how does he still have people watching him when he can't even? Eyebrows are totally gone. Well, they're not totally gone. It's just he has a really pronounced brow bone, I guess. His eyes are kind of like sunk in because of his predominant brow bone. He's got like a Neanderthal look to him. But he constantly be like, oh, I'm coming back. Oh, I'll come back, y'all. He never does. So just stream once and then you'll be done with it. Don't say you're coming back. You never come back. This live was 23 hours ago. That's the most recent live. So when did you come back? Yo, Jehu, we back again. Yes, sir. What up?
Do whatever up. But as I told y'all earlier, we are feeling good. We got energy. We got no Red Bulls in the system. All we got is food.
Mania, full-blown mania. That's what he's got. This dude is full-blown manic. There is no doubt in my mind that homie has lost his ever-loving mind. He is in a land of delusion, and he just doesn't have anybody to check him. Nobody to slap him like Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith to bring him back to reality, so he won't be all manic. And there's like absolutely nobody. He has too many yes men around him. Doesn't have anybody to keep him level and say, hey, bro, you need to go get help. None. And ironically, yesterday I'm driving to drop my kid off, and I see a 1-800-GAMBLER poster on the billboard. And I'm thinking like, wow, how lovely. A gambling addict billboard in Philadelphia. Isn't that great? So great.
All we got is meat. Okay? All we got is that Panda Express. All we got is that McDonald's earlier. Okay? We don't got no...
You know, your life would have been so much better had you took that job in Panda Express all them years ago. It was paying like $25 an hour just to start, and you could just scoop rice in a dang ice cream scoop and just plop it right on somebody's tray. A little styrofoam tray that they would take home. Like you had such a cakewalk way in. That would have been great.
Red Bull, no coffee, no nothing. I feel great.
Yeah, definitely manic. There's no way. He's saying he felt great. And he supposedly he did a working day. I doubt he did a working day.
I'm actually about to pick up an extra shift because here's the thing. My son, we worked kind of slow. We're going to be better next time. I told him we'll be better.
Oh, do you understand how many labor laws he just broke? You understand how many labor laws this dude just broke? I don't know if you know this, village idiot, but you're not supposed to have your child who is under the working age. Okay, 14 is not a age that you're allowed to legally work, and you got him dropping off packages when his name ain't even on the employee ID. He ain't got employee ID. That's child labor, bro. You can't be doing that. This ain't a paper route. They'll allow a paper route. DJ's cook failed his son, failed the building, failed CG, and her parents, failed all around. Of course, he's a failure. DJ in the dictionary is also a what do you call it? Anagram for failure. DJ is an anagram for failure. That's what DJ means. But like, dude, you can't do that. You can't be employing your children to do stuff. And, you know, they're child labor laws for a reason. They have these laws, and you can't violate them, because if that was the case, there'd be a lot of freaking Vietnamese kids that are making sneakers right now that would be hating life if they were in the U.S. Okay, because we don't allow that kind of stuff, right? We don't do that. But you don't understand that that's something you're not supposed to do. So I'm telling you right now, for your own, you failed himself. Exactly, Bert. Yeah, of course. I'm telling you right now, as a fair warning to you, YouTube, we can report you for exploiting children, making them do work. Okay? You don't want to do that to yourself. What's wrong with the building? He might sell it, he seems. Yeah, he's going to sell it. He already said he's going to try, but he can't. He can't sell it. He hasn't even paid the taxes. Lives in a small-ass apartment, just starting out. Yep, out again. Being delivery boy isn't winning at all. Not at all. I used to love going to work with my dad also. I work at 14 here. It's limited. 14 is old enough for a job. Honey bunch. Not the kind of job he's doing. He's not supposed to be handling packages and delivering them. He does not have an employee ID. He is not supposed to be touching things that is not under his name for an employee to handle. He didn't even tell this job that he's doing this. All right. DJ is breaking child labor laws, and he's breaking a whole bunch of other laws because he doesn't have an LLC. He does have an LLC, but he doesn't have an LLC for delivering packages, right? He has an LLC based out in Ohio, not in North Carolina. So in North Carolina, he needs to have an LLC established so he can provide goods and services and employ his child. He can't do this. Okay, what I'm saying is good for a 14-year-old to work. It's good for a 14-year-old to work, like doing yard work, mowing the lawn, sweeping, doing something that is of productive value, not being driven around like a chauffeur while his kid runs out the door just so DJ doesn't freaking get his car stolen, like people want to steal that rinky-dink car. Agree, Scotty. Could have be happy of our CG and be a responsible adult. Exactly. Bert sure did. The way he's handling this is lazy. Again, this just shows what his plan was to exploit his kid, to make money off of him. Okay? Exploiting his ability to be youthful and sprightly and be able to run to places so he can handle the packages by just driving around. That is lazy. You want to talk about freaking cutting some corners? He tried to cut corners and it failed. He said we were slow. Slow. There's a reason why you were slow. Because it ain't something he's supposed to be doing. How you going to boast that you're the best at doing this? Did his kid mind? It's not about his kid mind, bunch. It's lazy. Yeah, WG, that's lazy. Bunch, it's not about this. It's exploiting your kid. You know, there's a whole different story of like having children to do some yard work or to do some cleanup around the crib or to like clean up their room, wash their laundry. That's called chores. Okay, that teaches you to be a responsible adult. It's a whole nother story when you've been obligated to do something because it's your job, okay? And you're making your kid do your own job that you've been hired to do. That's exploiting your kid, and that's the way to what? Avoid him running around so his car doesn't get stolen. Dude, if you're afraid that rinky-dink junk gets stolen in Wilmington, you live in a bad area of Wilmington. If you can't leave your door unlocked for just 10 seconds while you run and deliver a package, you don't live in a good neighborhood. You should not live there because you obviously talk bad about those kinds of folk that live there. So why are you living there? That is such a freaking asinine thing to do. What? You talk bad about the same folks that would steal your car. You're an idiot. DJ hopes his kid can find a college D1 deal and manage them. Yeah. See the running thing. Yeah. My girl couldn't find a job for a college D, so she pivoted, learned a skill in 8 months, and got offered a 6-figure job last week. DJ is LAZY. He ain't got no alibi. He's lazy. Yeah, he's lazy. Running from the grind. Yeah, exactly, WG. He could have been achieving his dream instead of taking shortcuts. Exactly. So had dude followed the whole plan that was laid out for him by Cali Girl 5 years ago, almost. It's going to be almost 5 years next. This November or something when he moved to California. He might be lazy and maybe having his kid there is against policy, but 14-year-olds can have real jobs. No. I get what you're saying, honey bunch. I'm not talking about kids having jobs. Didn't say anything of that. I said he's breaking those rules. He's breaking those child labor laws. He is breaking them because North Carolina, yeah, Bobby. In North Carolina, I don't think there's a freaking legitimate business that he could have his kid delivering packages while he sits in the car and drives them around. This ain't a paper route. All right. Paper routes do that. All right. Because all you do for the paper routes is you go door to door dropping papers off. All right. He's handling packages. Okay. Those are insured packages. They come from a distribution center or a warehouse. Those are counted for items. Those are items with people's postage on it. And like for all postage, okay, it's illegal. All right, it's a federal offense to mishandle mail. Packages are considered mail. They're parcel. He's not supposed to be giving his kid this work. It's his. That is lazy. That's all I'm saying. This dude couldn't get a legit. Had 15 to 25 kid camp. Yep, to coach if he took his time and scale. Yeah. Felony, right? Piehead, he's not supposed to have his child do what he was freaking hired to do. That's a whole nother story if it's a paper route. Paper route would have his kid's name on it. His kid's name's not on that. It's his name. His stupid freaking name is on that app, I guess. It's just $10.99. They don't care what you do. It don't matter. They don't care. You just don't get it. Yeah, well, DJ, you do have to follow some rules and regs, bro. There's laws, rules, regulations, and policies for a reason. To stop people like you from exploiting the system. So you could just sit there and just drive around and be lazy. That just tells me one clear thing, is that you don't know what hard work is. And if you act like, yo, what's good, Mondo? Welcome, sir. I haven't kept up on the grifter. What I miss a lot. Okay, I just don't think it's a big deal. It's okay, honey bunch. You don't have to think it's a big deal. I mean, nothing that's a problem. He's doing nothing, staying in the same spot, complaining. Exactly, Bird. We need Trump on the Trump Jesus Pope post stream. I mean, we need a Trump on. Oh, you need a stream. Word. Mondo, like if you're willing to do a live with me, I mean, we can arrange it. Just let me know when your availability is, man. You've been MIA for a bit, so we gotta have a convo, see what's up. But yeah, I'm cool with that. Honey bunch, I think it's a big deal based on the corner cutting. The dude just is a complete grifting, lying piece of crap, and he needs to be called out for the BS he does. He has to. We can't allow someone to do this and then just like act like it's okay, because then all we're doing is setting precedents. That you up, yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I got you, man. Just do it. He's the Messiah. Blasphemy. James, you funny. I'm just like, guys, come on. Where is the logic of like, how do people not understand this guy is a grifting loser, that his the idea of a successful business is to exploit all of the children, the 2 kids he's got. So he does nothing. He has his daughter running a dilapidated building. Okay, that's the bar. Okay, the nightclub, the Liquid Blue. And now he's exploiting his kid to do deliveries while he sits in a car. Lazy. All this dude wants to do is bet and smell like shit and onions. That's all he wants to do. That's all he wants to do. He wants to do nothing else. I think that's very, very, very unprofessional. He was boasting 2 weeks ago that he was the best delivery driver and he will be able to do way more packages. Yeah, he's a grifter and a user. Last time I heard, he was giving his daughter a trash car and haven't watched since. Yeah, he still has the plans of getting her a trash car because he said in a few months he plans on buying a Tesla, not Tesla, a Tesla, Tezla. He had a new detail to his inheritance story. He finally revealed he was sneaking money out of his sick uncle's bank account. Doesn't pass. All right. Well, you know what? Not surprised, WG. Let's just put it that way. In other news, water wet. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't put it past him, you know? Would not put it past him. There's no way that, you know, if he's willing to take money from his uncle, might be taking money from his girlfriend. If he's willing to take money from his uncle, wouldn't it be possible for him taking money from the girlfriend? I mean, guys, 1 + 1 = 2, right? Degenerate behavior precedes degenerate behavior, and you get more bold with it the more you get away with it. You become emboldened. So all he taught me was, oh, my cat wants to leave the room. Hold on 1 sec. Come on, kitten. Come on. Come on, leave. Come on. I'm just saying, guys, degenerate behavior. He said it on his stream a day or 2 ago. Couldn't believe my ears. My gosh, dude. I just, look, I will believe the things that I hear, but they're not going to be the things that come out of his mouth. But when he tells something about either it's some type of like cheating of a system, exploiting of a system, stealing from people, or laundering monies, or washing bonuses, I will believe those things. Because he strikes me as a guy who does crimes but doesn't get caught. Okay? Somehow he skirts by the justice system and doesn't get caught. Well, these days are over. And this is why he lives the way he lives, is because karma has slowly crept up to him to make him borderline homeless. That no matter whatever the gift is he's given, he gets a piece of coal that's the largest piece of coal on the face of this earth for every small gift he gets. He gets a lump of, like, what, 20 kilos of coal for every 1 little gram of gifts. You would think after pulling all the scams he's pulling, he learned exactly, Bert. But all he learned was to be a grifter. And like, hey, if I'm not getting caught, I'm not a criminal. That's his thought. But eventually things creep up and catch up to people over time. It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. But it will eventually happen. And what happened to him is all those little scams he was doing, they caught up to him. That's why he's trying to pull off another scam and create a pyramid scheme. Yes, a pyramid scheme where he's trying to get people to work inside the warehouse so he don't have to do the sorting packages so he can be on the road. Another cut in the corner. Think about that, y'all. He's trying to get people to go into the warehouse to sort packages so he could just grab the cases and go. Rather than learning his own route and sorting those packages himself. DJ, just so you know, mailmen sort their own stuff. They have their buckets. They do hire people to freaking bring it in and do the DPS. Why I know all this is because my nephew works as a freaking mail guy. He's a mailman. Yeah, too many yes men around, DJ, of course. That's why he does the stupid stuff he does. Because he's got nobody stopping him. He did have somebody stopping him. But then he booted me. He had freaking reason and logic with him when he had Royce on the freaking lives, when he had Brazy on the freaking streams, talking to him behind the scenes. Because Brazy didn't like to be on the lives. She never liked to be in the limelight. She just wanted to be in the background. Scott Hall, voice of reason and logic. All the people that had gotten booted that ever pushed back just a little bit, all got booted. Because we were the ones that go, hold up. This ain't good. This sounds smart, DJ. Even though it may sound smart to you, this don't pass the smell test, my guy. You really got to wait and look at what you're saying and plan it out and look at it on the real world perspective, not in what your scenarios be playing out in your head. But BVaz, the post office is paying you when you're sorting mail, right? I feel like 2 hours of DJ not getting paid to sort packages is weird. Yes, Bert, they do allow you that sorting time to be paid hourly. Yes. But because DJ's at a spot where they pay you per delivery, oh, guess what? That comes with the territory because he says small company where they can't hire drivers. But I'm going to get you in a warehouse to sort all these packages. How much are they going to pay them if they're only paying him $1.70 to deliver a package and they can't hire drivers? Think about that, chat. They're going to go in there and get paid, what, $5.50 to an hour to do for 2 hours of sorting? Because you got to get up at the butt crack of dawn, right? And the packages are usually delivered between, 8 p.m. to about 6 a.m. That's usually how the truck delivers it, and they deliver it in bundles, and it's in big boxes. Sometimes it's probably in a bag, and all that got to be sorted. Well, the thing is, if DJ's really good with his route and knows every place, he won't need to sort it. He could sort as he goes when he puts it in the car. But you already see how his car looks when he has the packages in it. He can't find his own packages. Misdelivering, getting in the wrong spots. Because I heard it when he hits the little buzzer thingy, it goes bang, 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 bang. You know that notification where it's making that error sound, that ain't sound? Because he's in the wrong spot. He's delivering it, and the GPS is not. It's telling him you're in the wrong place. He's misdelivering packages for sure, but he's doing it just to get it out of the way so he can run to the next spot. There's no way I'm not gonna think that not he's his accuracy is on point. I'm thinking he's probably at 60% accuracy. There's no way that's hella weird. Yeah, it is. It is hella weird. Come to work. Oh, we're not paying you. Yeah. Yeah. Just grab the packages and go. Because if you know your route, you'll be able to sort it as you put it in your car. They don't pay him to sort the packages. They pay him to deliver the packages. And I think it's a lie that there's a person that does 400 packages. There's no way there's a person that's doing 400 packages a day. If it's taking him 7 hours to deliver 150 or 120 packages, if it's taking him 7 hours to do that, there's no way there's a person there doing 400. Unless they're driving and they got a van, and they're like, they ran over a child. Just chugging out the window, bro. Kids being knocked in the head like they're playing dodgeball with the packages. Like, there's no way. There's no way 400 packages are being delivered in 8 hours. No way. I don't believe it. Hopper was not going to, Unihopper or Unihop is not going to make you, little Hopper, like gonna give you all that. There's no way. There's no way. I don't see it. So let's continue.
Next time. But I did tell him that, dude, like, we can't be going to do all this fast food because now technically, because I'm paying for the fast food, I made like $30.
Your own damn fault. Why the hell you haven't exploited your child? One, because, and then you go and eat fast food when you should know fast food costs like $30 now per person. You need to be ready to spend that dough. And now you only made $30? Well, whose fault is that? That's your fault. You don't think your plans through. You don't think your plans through. You never do. There's not one time you had an idea and I was like, oh, snap. Bro, you mic drop. You need to just retire and just become this planner and of this idea guy. You need to be a Nostradamus of ideas. These ideas are forward thinking. Never at once did I do like 50 Cent and go, ooh, bars. I did not have those with your freaking ideas. I never felt that. Anytime you came with an idea, I go, does this guy really hear himself? Does he like play this and like play it back and like telling his freaking thing and then listening to himself talk and go, whoa, wow, man. Like, you should be a college graduate, but you stay dropping out kind of situation, No, not at all. I don't see it. Your own damn fault.
But now I'm going, she needed somebody to do 70 packages. I'm like, I can do 50, 70 by pushing it because I don't want to drive after 11.
Why not? Why not do all 70? That's an extra 20 stops. Why not?
But she said she has somebody for the 20, so we're going to go do 50 more stops. So that means today we're going to be at about 170 stops, which is pretty decent.
170 stops, but you only made $30. Ain't a flex, bro. Because your dumb behind constantly does this. Instead of making the cash for yourself and just grind, keep your nose down and just stay on task. You sit there when you go home and go, how can I make this so easy for me so I'm making a buck without having to lift a finger and I can have everyone else do my work for me? You are not an entrepreneur. You're not a business owner. You're not somebody that has the mind to have to employ, to create. You don't have that mind. You are a worker bee. You do as you're told. And right now, you're not doing as you're told. You're not doing as you're told. You're doing opposite of that. You're trying to skirt, obfuscate, and cut corners. And it doesn't, it's stupid. You keep doing this. Every time you get something. What up, Dylan? Anytime you get something that's either an opportunity or something that has a chance of becoming an opportunity, you squander it by doing this kind of stuff one weekend. Can you at least do something for at least 2-3 years before you start trying to cut corners? Or learn how an operation it functions before you try to like make it, condense it to make it so it's easier for you to do it? I'm all about working smarter, not harder, but at least learn the process. Learn how it's done. Just because it's a delivery app don't mean that you know all deliveries are the same. No, they're not. There's a process. There's things that have to go into play. You need to know how those things function before you go and start cutting them. But you constantly do this. You don't even know how the thing freaking operates, and then you're already trying to change it and do something different that's not going to work. Then it's still rinsing and repeating the same old nonsense. He constantly kept himself cycled on. Yeah, of course. That's his only consistent thing is to reduce and recycle his own grifting. That's all he does. It's go back 5 years, look at his content from before he created this channel, and then look at it from 2022 on. Same stuff. Hasn't changed. And already has planned to rebuild the company from ground up. Yeah, exactly, Scott. He's just that guy. He's going to run the company in a month, and he's that guy. He's good at talking. I heard that. That's all he does. He's snake oil salesman, guys. Snake oil salesman. That dude should really be in the car sales business. Like, no doubt in my mind, this guy should have his calling is a used car salesman. Like his legit calling is to sell Honda Civics, but not like recent ones, like the 1998s, the 2006s, the ones that really have the problems, 2006 and under, between 1989 to 2006. Those are the Hondas that really had some issues, man. They weren't really good cars back then. They started doing better in 2008 and up. But that guy, he for sure needs to go into the used car sales business because this guy, whoa.
Pretty decent. Knock this out. Make this paper. Make this
Yeah, make
paper. Make
$10.
this paper. Okay? And I'm happy about this paper I'm about to make because guess what, guys? We need a fat check so we can buy this car. We're going to buy a EV, guys. More than likely, it's going to be a Tesla.
He wants to buy a Tesla, y'all. What up, Holly? I mean, wait, not Holly. That's Triple H. Sorry. I thought Holly was in chat. Nope. No, Holly. She's probably working. Tesla. This guy wants a Tesla.
It's going to be a Tesla. And it's going to be the greatest Tesla, the best Tesla. Not the best Tesla, not the greatest Tesla, but for me, the best Tesla that I can make happen.
What do used Teslas go for? Oh, Tesla. Sorry, y'all. It's Tesla. Oh. Let's go to AI mode. A used Tesla typically lists in the low 30,000s. $10,000 for high mileage models. Older high mileage units can occasionally be found for $8 to $15K. You ain't getting no Tesla, my guy. You are not getting a Tesla, because if you get yourself a 2014 model, you for sure have a battery problem. These are not reliable at all. Wow. They can't. High mileage electric cars have serious degradation after a certain number of miles. Several problems, especially at 2012, 2014. Batteries, bro. They didn't have the capacity for what they can do today. Today, they're hitting close to 400 to 500 miles. The 2012, 2014s were doing like 280 to 300. They had terrible mileage. And you know what's weird? They had worse highway miles than city. Their city miles were better than their highway miles. So it was like this model here was not ideal. This was too early in its production. So dude's thinking of buying a 14-year-old car. You're better off buying a Honda and go get on a car payment. Because at least with a Honda, you get reliable, you get freaking the good pricing, you get cheap repairs. Sheesh, this guy, man.
So that's where we're at, guys. That's what we're doing on this live stream. Plus, we're going to get the haircut tomorrow, guys. I think I let it grow in enough. My hair is cooked. We're going to just go get it trimmed.
This dude did not comb his hair. You let your hair grow and you didn't even comb it. He stumbled out of bed and didn't even bother to comb his hair. He ain't waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning like he says he does. I doubt that. I think he's late to pick up packages every single day.
Trimmed up, cleaned up. Now that said, why did you stop working for FedEx? I got fired because I was streaming while working at FedEx. I got
You got fired.
fired. That's simple. No big deal, though. No.
So me and everyone you blamed for this, DTW, are in the clear. So we're in the clear now? Let his soul glow. Yeah. Gotta let that soul let your soul glow. Oh, yeah. This guy, no way. We're in the clear now. I don't want to hear it from you to ever blame me that you lost your job at FedEx. You say you got fired.
No big deal, though. No big deal, though. It happened. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. You know, I needed to get out of that situation because ultimately,
So you left that situation to go into a worse situation. That's DJ's logic, y'all. Nah, I don't want to be in the FedEx driver. Nope. My packages were sorted already. All I had to do was put them into the truck and drive. But that's too much work for DJ Logic. DJ Logic is, I want to be able to do the least amount of work and get paid the same. Okay. So Now I'm going to have to sort my own packages and not get paid for them. Cool.
They don't deserve to have a grinder like me. You don't deserve to have a grinder like me. Don't deserve to have a grinder like me. You know, this job that I have now is so great because it ain't like like the freshman, freshman year of high school, you love it.
How come you keep going back to high school? Talking about freshman year of high school. You have a real obsession and weird obsession with high school. You be talking about like 14-year-olds and being in high school a lot. I have not ever thought about being a freshman in high school since when I was a freshman in high school. There was my freshman year in college, but it's not the same experience as being a freshman in high school. But you gotta is that peak, Dennis? High school? Is that where you peaked? Because that's not a flex, bro. If your only claim to like being your go-to thoughts in your head are freshman year in high school, we have a serious problem with your overall like outlook in life. Sounds like he's mentally stuck at the time. Yeah, he's stuck there. He's really stuck there. Very concerning. Very concerning. Oop, let me change my lighting. I have some lighting. Yeah, let's go create this. There we go. Aha. Much better. Oh, I'm too white. Hang on. Okay. All right. So I need to turn off my chroma key. Hold up. I think my lighting it's starting to get dark. Boom. Oh, snap. Check it out. We got lights. We got lights, y'all. It's getting bright in here. It's getting bright in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting so bright. We got to take our clothes off. All right. It's pretty sad that he's still thinking about high school.
You're feeling good. You're happy because you're fresh and new to the school. This ain't like that. This is the real deal. Great. Okay.
I never had that feeling in high school where it was like fresh and new and all that stuff. High school, from what I remember, was kind of nervous wreck because I know what I was going to experience. And the fact that I went to 3 different high schools and I had to experience that 3 different times. It's not fun. I went to a high school in Cheney High School, all right, in Youngstown. Then I went to Nathan B. Forrest High School in Jacksonville. So finally, the high school I went to in Philadelphia. Yeah, shout out to Mondo. And then you said this is the real deal.
Okay. Shout out to Nab with the EV.
Nav is such a grifter like you. Nav is such a leech. Y'all two are 2 peas in a pod, bro. You guys should just be butt buddies and just go get married. I mean, I could officiate y'all's wedding too. Like, you might as well just tie that knot. You guys are inseparable.
I might be like you. I might get the same EV as you, man. Nah, I'm getting a Tesla. But I might get the EV like you if I can't get the Tesla. Because that EV you got is sick. It's nice. It's dope. And it's
He drives a Prius. That is not a flex, man. He drives a Prius. Losers drive Priuses. Anyone talks about high school and you're almost 40 is sad. Like, damn, was that really your highlight? For sure, Bert. What's going on? Good to see you too. Yeah, it was his highlight. That's what's sad about it. Was he has nothing else to talk about but what? High school, then CS Entertainment, then Inheritance, then Liquid Blue, then gambling, gig work, then gambling, then 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 gig work, homeless, gig work, homeless, gambling, homeless, homeless, gambling, gig work, homeless, gambling, homeless. Look at this, the hair loss on the side profile. Yeah, his hair is receding. This right here, that's supposed to be over here, but it's over here. That's receding hairline. He has a really bad receding hairline.
Saves you a whole lot of gas and puts a lot more money in your pocket. So I'm all for that. Uh, Richard, uh, nobody told on me. I was being irresponsible.
So now we're really in the clear. DTW and me, our names have been cleared. We are no longer the reason for DJ losing his position at FedEx. We had no hand in it. Conqueve, yeah, def receding. Nothing wrong going bald. Gotta let it go at a certain point, though, for sure. Or like for me, I let mine go. I mean, I got that little Mr. Noodle Island for sure. I mean, that shit looks crazy. I'd be touching it, but like, dang, this used to be all full right here. Like, whoa, it feels like completely hairless. Like, you ever felt like a bald spot on your body? Like, feel this part of your forearm if you have no hair there, right? It's the same kind of feeling here. It's crazy. The shiny parts, they're shiny because there's like legit no hair there. Wild. Going bald is it really messes with people, man. The people that do the comb overs are in such denial. I laugh at them. Like, dude, just let it go, man. Or the people that put spray on their hair just to make it seem like their hairline's a lot lower than it is. Then it says that Stephen A. Smith hairline. He does the W. He does. He's got his stuff is gonna start growing up here. he's gonna have the dude from Good Times hair, where it's like all bald here, and he's got the fro growing around here with the reverse shear horn. Yeah, gonna look like a horseshoe on his head.
Live streaming, I was being irresponsible. I knew what I was doing was the wrong thing, but I thought that I was above the law. And I thought that I can be ignorant and be irresponsible streaming while driving a vehicle, massive vehicle. And guess what happened?
Hey, like what I said to you, be reckless. Do something stupid like streaming while driving and looking at your phone, and guess what? Yo, you gonna get fired. I ain't gonna be the one to fire you. I shaved my head before anyone even noticed I was thinning out. Made me look like a choice than anyone, including myself, got used to it. Yeah, of course, there, Mondi. You get used to it after a while. Yeah, BVaz, DJ is a clown, but I won't roast the hair. It's already below the belt for men. Yeah. I'll roast because I'm already there. I don't mind. I'll come at his head. I'll come at his neck. Yeah, Mondo. I was the clown that donated $50 that day because I thought he was homeless. I know you did. Dang, Bert, why would you donate 50 to him? You know he wasn't going to use that thing for anything but gambling. You gave him $50 to bonus wash. Crazy fool.
I got booted off the app. Nab, it's all good. It's all good. Let him go. Let Unc James live because that just helps me in the algorithm. So it's all love. Just let
The desperation. He wants to be saved in the algorithm. He wants the people to comment that don't agree with him. Interesting. You blocked everyone else that didn't agree with you, but only one person gets to live because it helps me with the algorithm. Speaking of algorithms, there, DJ, I'm kind of curious to something. What's your social blade looking like, bro?
What's your social blade looking like? No, that's the amazing hustler. Oh, God, that is so amazing. Let's see. You got 14.3K. 14.3K, 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 subscribers 0. Interesting. Huh. Wonder what. Oh, huh. Okay, this looks pretty normal. Okay. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Huh. 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 Oh, hey guys, we're getting really close to 14.3K, aren't we? Yeah, I really got played that day. He said he was homeless, home soft sometimes. Yeah. Isn't that's wild, right? Woo. Huh. I don't know, man. This don't look like bought and paid for. You would think he's smart enough to know that driving big trucks for companies with strict restrictions because you're not operating a regular four-wheel vehicle. Yeah, exactly. Wordplay. Not only that, wordplay. Not only that. Riddle me this. Okay? Riddle me this. You also have to follow DOT rules. You know, Department of Transportation don't play when it comes to trucks because them trucks make severe damage to just regular cars when they hit. So DOT is really strict. Shout out to Wordplay. Shout out to J Media. Oz? Yes. So, DJ, getting closer. I never thought this day would ever come, guys. I never thought. I'd be right there. I'd be right there. I got a third of his videos. Facts of BVaz. You can't even fake certain medications when dealing with the DOT. Yeah, you can't take medications. Like DOT piss tests you. You have to have what's called a medic card. You have to get this thing called a medic card. And in order to get this medical card, you have to go to a doctor and a doctor has to examine you. And a DOT asks for that card because the doctor's name's on that card. The one that certified your examination. If you ever pulled over by the DOT, you have to get the driver log, which now it's electronic, so it's usually either a form of a tablet or it's in like a form of an app. You have to log those times. DOT regulations, 14 hours on, 10 hours off, mandated 10 hours off. Some of them are even like kind of remotely controlled where they'll shut off the vehicle once you stop at a rest stop. If you hit over that 14 hours, you can't turn on the car or the truck. You have to leave it. You can leave it idle if you need to for heating and whatnot if it's cold outside, but you can't drive it. They'll lock it. So like there's some that do that. So you got to be careful when you mess with DOT. DOT is no joke. But guys, that's why DJ probably never tried to get a CDL. They would disqualify him before he even gets the test. I think he doesn't get a CDL because he can't pass the test for the driving test. Imagine if he had trouble passing the easiest exam, which is the motorcycle test. It took him, 8 tries? Imagine what the CDL is going to look like. Anyways, 14.3. And here's me. Back when I started this, it seemed like it was never going to get, I was never going to reach them. I had 54 subscribers December 13th. 4 months later, we're at 12,000. Thank you, chat. Bruh. Oh, that's cracking me up. I have 1/3 of his videos. Wouldn't be amazed if DJ tried to get a hazmat or a CDL wanting to act like he wants to drive one of those big trucks and regret his decision later. Oh, and then he regrets his decision. Of course he does. Dylan, of course. He gets buyer's remorse immediately, every single time. Did you not see the building? That building video is crazy. Once they found out he's on bipolar medication and maybe others as well, I doubt they would let him drive because if I'm not mistaken, type of medication can impair driving. All medication can impair driving. That's why they'll tell you do not operate heavy machinery. But my medication doesn't tell me. Oh yeah, it does. May cause drowsiness. Alcohol and marijuana may intensify the effect. Use care when operating a vehicle, vessel, e.g. boat or machinery. So if he's taking these meds, he has to be off. If BVaz can do it, I'd probably match that number in half the time if he started one too. Yeah, J Media. Anybody can do it. So this is the thing. It's like to get to these numbers, it's not too difficult. Okay. It's going past the 50,000 mark. It's getting past the 60,000, 100,000. That first million subscribers, it's very difficult. Wordplay, he doesn't even help himself because he doesn't even eat proper food. That's 80% of the problem. He's got a lot of issues that he needs to address, and he hasn't. So, DJ, I'm catching up to you. I'm catching up to you. So what are you going to do, DJ, if I hit 14.3K? What you going to do? Because that time frame is getting real close. From what I see here, that time is next week. It's next week. Oh, DJ, that's Saturday. Oh no, that's Saturday. Wow. Social Blade believes this will happen Saturday. What? No. Guys. Really? Saturday? You for real? You promise? You pinky swear? Social Blade, you pinky swear? Because your projections. Did you pay for subs? Oh no, man, I didn't buy no subs. No. You buying subs? That's ridiculous. How do you even do that? How does one do it? Can someone show me the process? Because I don't know. I didn't buy subscriptions. I didn't go to a website, a third-party website, and go click, enter, and give me this many subs. You know what buying subs looks like? Let me show you. I'll show you what buying subs looks like. Okay. Can we go even further back? Okay. So April 2023, he lost 40 subscribers. Then he gained 40 subscribers. You see that? Lost 40 subscribers, gained 40 subscribers. Then he gained 100 subscribers. And then he lost 20 subscribers. Then he gained 20 subscribers. All right. Then he gained 10. Then he gained 60. And then March 2024, he went from gaining 60, 10, 20 to magically 3,000. It's actually very easy to buy subs. Shit, I don't even know how to do it, bro. Well, wordplay. A lot of these medication will tell you some food, have some food before taking it. DJ would drink Starbucks and think that's a meal. His nutrition's awful and he doesn't cook. Yep, that's true. People spend money on views, comments, likes, subscribers. Dislikes is crazy. How do you think people will get their channels botted? Same method. That's crazy, Dylan. I don't even know how to do that for what? Likes and comments? It's crazy. DJ need a protein diet, no homo. Wow. Bro, we can blame the meds for DJ City personality. Who would have thunk chats that YouTube's is easy peasy? To gain like what this dude's doing and then not move, that's got to be paid for. He has no growth. He hit 14.3K and then just lost all, like, no momentum afterwards. Like, it's just completely, it fizzles out. In what? July? Right? Last year? No, April. Right? Wasn't it? No, July. He had 0, 0, 0, nothing. And then all of a sudden it went up 100. And then 0, 0. After the 2 million views, it got you 6.5K sub. See hot facts? Hot facts. Can you please come into the Discord? I'm in the Discord right now. Hot facts, pop on into the Discord, please. Pop on into Discord. Please, come on in. Because we got to have a conversation. I've been trying to talk to you for a long time. No, Def, I'm not. I'm just saying take medication and be functional. He's inconsistent with diet, 100% lack of discipline. For sure. I have a boardroom episode breaking down me and him, Dashing Trader, because we all started at the exact same time and showing the videos that he gained subs. Yeah. You did? Can you come up here real quick? Please, Hot Facts. Come up here, please. I would really like to talk to you about that. You can look at people's analytics and see if they're buying subs. It's a reason why DJ never shows detailed version of the analytics, like City, State, Country. I haven't seen Hot Facts in like a year. I know, man. So it just strikes me as odd that he has zero growth, right? Doesn't it strike you as completely weird? Like, how do you go 7 months, 5 months with nothing? I popped in that Discord, and everyone in the Discord are people who I have blocked, and I don't like seeing anything that they put up. I didn't say come into the Discord and look at chat. I said come into the voice chat. The voice channel. The amazing waving the white flag hater voice chat. I would like you to pop in there. I didn't say go into the little chats on the left. I didn't say look at that. Don't look at those. Look at the bottom where it says the voice channels, and look at the amazing waving the white flag hater voice channel. That's the one that you pop in, and you don't need to worry about the people that pop up that you block and stuff. Because what I'll do is I'll edit the channel and we'll make it just a 2-user limit. Boom. So nobody else could pop in there but you. So pop on in. Perhaps shadow banning on YouTube is real. Yeah. There is a such thing as shadow banning, but shadow banning does not stop you from getting subscribers. Shadow banning does not stop subs. I'm telling you that right now. Hot facts, pop on into the voice channel. Nobody is going to pop in because it's just going to be you and me. So just come on in and start talking. Yeah, so this is a problem, okay? Growth, okay? I'll show you growth, and you can tell growth because of how long my channel's been active. Okay? I've been around since 2009. Okay? And I haven't done anything with my YouTube, okay? December 2025. Nothing. Okay? And you can see how it goes up and down. It has normal growth, and then you get the big growth. Okay? I've been around since January 2nd, 2009. I've made absolutely 0 attempts until DJ ticked me off. It does throw your algorithm off, though, and making it harder for people to find your channel. Yeah, it happens. It does happen.
Don't live because that ain't gonna hurt me at all. That helps me with the algorithm. So let him, whatever he's doing, spam or whatever. It's all love, man.
Yeah. You know why he's saying that? Because he knows he's cooked. Oh, he knows he's cooked, real. He's in trouble. Because I'm catching up to him, and I'm the last person he wants to be shown up on YouTube by. The last one.
But back to the point. Yeah, I got fired. I got myself fired. You know how like Brett, the whole Brett screwed Brett? I screwed myself.
You know, for someone who doesn't like wrestling, you got a lot of wrestling references, man. It's almost like an autistic level of, you have this focus and infatuation and inside of like wrestling and how you try to like make it part of the known world. I don't do that. And I think that's really weird that you do that. And then try to come at me because I like to watch wrestling. Yes, I like to watch wrestling. Do I like the current stuff right now? Nah. How's it hard to find his channel when he magically got 2K boosts and subs? But funny how he never translates to long-term views and likes. Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't. January. Hey, as we're here, thank you for subscribing. Okay. Good looking outs. I don't know how these are bought and paid for, man. Like it just happens. They just show up. Not everyone's going to watch the lives, man. Some people like to watch things in post. Some people lurk. Some people like to watch different kinds of content because I do more than just this. I have a gaming side that I like to play games on. People like the gaming. People like, the commentary style. Some people like the takes, my takes on things. It varies. Or they like the shorts. Or if I do a vertical live. So it's not like you're going to always get the consistency of like thousands of people watching you at once in one given side when you do more than just one thing. Kind of like what happens with me is that I do more than just one thing. It's more like a kind of a melting pot of things. I dibble dabble. It's kind of like how my hobbies are. This is kind of like a hobby. So I got more than one hobby. I like to talk about things. Lingerers. Yeah, J Media. Some people like to linger too, like a fart. A wet one. Like wet fart, just like to linger. Sure do. And I don't have an issue with that. Nobody comments and stuff, and nobody wants to participate in chat. That's whatever. Like hot facts pop in, but then he says, "Oh, I blocked everybody." Well, I mean, it's all good. Hot facts. You can block everybody. I don't care. It's not affecting me. But what I would like you to do is partake in the panel side of things. Come and talk, have a conversation with me. I left you a reserved space. You're more than welcome to come and say hello. You said you were, and then you were like, "Oh no, it's everyone I blocked." Like, why you gotta block people, bro? It's kind of weird behavior to block people, and you have no reason to block people because these guys ain't out to get you, homie. You ain't that important. Just so you know, hot facts. You ain't that important to where people want to like follow your whole entire life and cause you grief. No one cares. Trolling is not the same as stalking. Okay, they are not the same. Get it out your head. You're not important, bro. You're not a Michael Jackson. You're not a R. Kelly. You're not a Diddy. You're not an Epstein. You're not Trump. You're not someone that they're going to want to go and focus on, okay? You're just not. You're just hot facts. You're just guy that throws a whole bunch of weird things and you just say stuff that's out of pocket at times and you just make people go, "Oh, crap. You talking crazy, Unc." That's you. You're not someone that's going to be like, "I'm going to lose sleep if I don't get hot facts upset with me and block me." You're not that person. I will troll you, hot facts. I'll troll Dashing Trader. I'll troll you. I'll troll freaking Pedro. I troll Torp. Every single one of y'all. Like, I don't care. Trolling is fun. Just like people be trolling me on my lives. But the difference between me and you guys is that I giggle at that stuff because I find it funny. And if people are trolling me, that's a freaking like paying homage to me for all my trolling on the other channels. Bring it. Because if you think I'm gonna get upset, that's hilarious. Because I don't take this as serious as people think I do. I don't. It's really not. It's not. It's a fun thing. And when it stops being fun, I don't want to do it. And right now, it's fun. Talk, BVaz. Okay, OG. The only reason anyone ever watched Hot Facts is because he would have Eli on. No one's worried about Hot Facts. Not even Eli's a freaking... Eli ain't even a freaking thought in my head. This fool, Eli, dumbass Eli, I became Eli the Lawyer coach. Like he should be called Eli Esquire because he holds like a law freaking classroom every single time. His lives are no longer about life purpose and whatever the fuck you be talking about. It's all about freaking statutes, precedents, and Supreme Court cases. That's all he'd be talking about. You're freaking court TV right now. You might as well just be streaming the freaking judges over there talking about people that be getting themselves caught driving while their freaking license is suspended. Eli, you might as well just be walking around talking about that. Preacher BVaz for real, right? Preacher BVaz. Right, I'm saying, like, Preacher BVaz. So it's so dumb. Like Eli all walking around freaking like yelling about cases and all this stuff. He's boring nowadays. Can't even listen to the court stuff. It's so ridiculous. Like, oh, hey, defendant. Oh, hey, I can't wait to tell the judge that, you're trying to put my anti-slap case and wait till I go ahead and get my federal copyright claim in there. There's smoke, there's fire for real. Oh, look at my copyright claim. And then you freaking bum-ass freaking dork with the stupid-ass hat you got on, the stupid glasses you be wearing. You might as well just wear a freaking mask because nobody wants to look at that ugly-ass face you got. Balding-ass motherfucker. And this dude got some nerve to say he was going to try to clip my content. Go ahead. Like, you think I care if you clip it? All you're doing is making me look freaking good. And it's like, you're willing to clip me, but I got more subs than you. So ha ha ha. You got 10 people watching you at all times. 4 people comment. The other 6 are your detractors. The only ones that are willing to sit there and watch. Preaching for the choir, my man. Saying louder for the people in the back for real.
Everyone in the back, I would like to let Eli know that he's a dork and he has really terrible content nowadays because he only talks about court cases.
Him role playing like he's in the courtroom as he walks. It's hilarious for real, man. Imagine seeing this guy in real life. He's strolling on a trip, bro. He's walking and he's got a selfie stick, like. He's walking around. Oh, here, let me go because they're over here. Let me Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, ODN. Yep. ODN. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. That's facts. That's Eli, bro. That's his whole stream. Block him. Oh, it's block him because like he doesn't need to be here. Right? But like, is that not like for real? Ain't that him though? Like, come on, man. Like, I got you all freaking messing up your chat there, Dylan. I mean, right? I'm not a freaking Kevin. That's exactly when I watch his stuff, I giggle. I'm like, yo, you freaking trash person. YouTubers are mean like Pokemon. Yeah, I gotta catch them all for real. Yeah, there, Cram. I tell you, Cram, this is so funny. He be doing this stupid stuff, yo. I'm like, I giggle, man. Like, I'm like, oh gosh. Oh, don't worry. I'll cover some Eli if he even remotely tries to try me once. Hey, Eli, warning to you. Tell your stupid freaking cohorts all around you. Try me, bro, and I will clown you every step of the way. You think Jamie's a problem? I ran DJ off YouTube for months. Okay, because I know how to roast. And that's what you never had. You never had a good roast. You were on the same live with DJ. DJ says, oh, I will destroy you if you leave my live right now. That's not what I'm going to do. I will clown you into oblivion, homie. You already are a joke in your channel. Your views are terrible. Want to see BVaz on a panel? You want to see me on a panel? With whom? With whom there, Jay? Like Eli? Man, I ain't worried about no Eli. Like, if I want to go after Eli, like actually do the things that Jamie was doing to him, I'd have to be one lonely, sad mother effer. Like, I would have to be so sad in life that there's nothing productive going on in my world, that my only focus is going to be him. BVaz would be good-ish. Yo, Eli can't touch me. Oh, what is he going to do? Talk about court precedents? Oh, BVaz, you can't be taking my content because I copyrighted it. Doesn't matter if you copyright your content. I can still clip and make fun of you. All I got to do is play it, pause it, commentary, subject matter, commentary, and then resume the clowning. Because I'm adding creativity and I'm making it a learning experience, because you know what I'm going to do, Eli? I'm going to teach people how not to be like you, a dork. You a freak. Step one, how not to be like Eli. Wear sensible earbuds that have noise canceling ones on them. You know, Samsung makes pretty good ones. Don't put on a boom mic with a freaking fur on the end looking like a whole damn weirdo because it covers your whole head. All right. Step two, don't walk around with a freaking selfie stick and then tell people, oh, no, you can't be on my live. No, this is a recording. Oh, that's how you stop them. That's how you stop them, guys. That's how you tell them it's a recording. That's how you stop them. You're walking around freaking like this going, yeah, court, yeah, Supreme Court, yeah, president, statutes, defendants, yeah, I'm preparing, discovery. That's you with a selfie stick. Don't do it. And third, stream from a studio, my guy, because nobody wants to watch your boobs bouncing up and down and you being out of breath because you're walking 2 feet at a time because your little ass freaking can't walk. You what, 4 foot tall? People feuding with him for 8 years on YouTube is insane, though. I can't imagine dedicating that much time to Eli. I can't dedicate that much when he's talking about court stuff. I tune out. Sometimes, like, he'll say something, I'm like, oh, wait, what? I didn't even want to rewind it. I'm like, I'll just let it play. I don't want to go back because there's too much, like, court TV going on. I love watching court TV. I love watching judges hear a case, the sovereign citizen stuff. So intriguing that people are that delusional, like DJ, to think that they don't have any laws that abide by them because they live in the United States. That's whoa. That there's that many delusional people. Mental asylums need to come back. Sovereign citizens need to be in those. That's it. We need to bring back insane asylums and put those people in there. I guarantee you there'll be less people saying they're sovereign citizen. I'm surprised Eli hasn't covered the war. He's a big time Trump hater, so I'm shocked that he didn't take the opportunity to bash him. He does need to do this on his streams from home. Trailers, ones that are distracting. They take you out of the. It would be different if he was doing the walks and he just talked about like his day and like what things he's done in that. In that day that would be productive pertaining to the stream and what it means. He needs to stop making it like walking with purpose to walking a lawsuit, walking with a lawsuit, right? Or walking to the courthouse. Because that's all you talk about, bro. You became court TV. Your stuff's not interesting. Like, nobody wants to hear you, a civilian who has no legal experience, using freaking AI to teach you what court precedence is and how to prepare for cases. Like, you never taken a law a law course ever. You never took the bar, bro. You're not a law student. How are you going to talk like you've been doing this legal stuff for years and passed the bar exam? You ain't a lawyer, homie. And you talking like one is almost like you're impersonating a lawyer. And you can't even do that. Just because you're saying some court Latin freaking words that would pertain to certain things, per se, corpus, like you say the Latin term key words that would be said in a court, like you study freaking old freaking documentary on how court proceedings are. Like you know the whole thing inside and out, just because you worked on this one case. Bro, your federal copyright court case ain't Supreme Court worthy. I'm surprised people are actually entertaining this stupidity that you got going on right now. Oh, snap. Money. Hey, thank you for the subscription. We got 2 subs already. I barely started. Crazy. Yeah, those are bought, guys. He's streaming right now and already a breath. Like I was saying, he like gives his keywords from episodes of Law and Order. Yeah, that sleepy guy is amazing. He must stream Sundays as Jeezy Weekly now before doing $1.70 package. 300 Sundays, great content. Oh, you stupid cram. Yeah, he gets his keywords from episodes of Law and Order. Dun dun. Yeah, he's definitely watching Law and Order, guys. I bet he's like, what's precedents that similar to a Law and Order case about copyright infringement? Like, what are you so upset about someone just clipping your stuff and making fun of you? What's the big deal? Because H3H Productions actually made this a whole thing where they got millions of subs. Someone tried to take them down, and H3H3 won that court case. If ever Eli tries to come at me, I get to do reactionary content on him, and it is protected under that copyright. The copyright law for fair use. I am so able to do that. Did you say he has a mohawk? Yeah, he does. That's what thinning hair will make you look like. Anyways, enough about Eli. Let's do this guy.
Literally, I screwed myself.
Literally, he screwed himself.
So that's where we're at with that. Okay. Now, with that said,
yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, Max. H3H3's case, landmark case, protects people like me and the entire YouTube sphere that does this kind of content, reactionary, drama content, all that stuff. We are all protected on it as long as you follow the basics of fair use. Mr. VA said because he gets haircuts every 3 days. Yeah, you might as well just shave it all off. You ain't got no hair at this point.
as we got Unc counting down the numbers.
Eli, I don't know much about. Once Thunder recommended him to watch. Just never did, but Eli does have a raccoon hat mic. Yeah, he does. He does. Oh, he has a nice? No. He does not have a nice one. Not at all. You saying that, Cram? You need to go. You need to go with that. Get out of here.
We're chilling, y'all. We're about to go get these 50 packages, and we're about to keep it moving. Unc James. Sadly, Unc James, my numbers are low, so you're
Me inviting Eli? Nah. Sorry, Mondo. I'm never gonna do that.
stuck here. I'm not gonna boot you, Unc James, because we need you. Yeah, Brett Drew.
Yo, am I tripping, guys, or is that ceiling peeling? That's how old that car is. That entire ceiling is peeling. That's crazy.
Bet. Brett screwed bet. Brett. Yeah, Unc James, you're stuck with me, Unc James. We're not gonna boot you, Unc James, because we need the numbers.
Oh, he needs the numbers. What numbers? Because you ain't getting the views you're supposed to get, and you ain't getting the subscriber counts that you're supposed to get.
Unc James. So you might as well not even waste your time trying to get booted. You're not getting booted, man. You're stuck here.
I feel bad for that James person, making you stick around until he can't use you no more. This is how you get booted, James. You talk about me. Say my name. Put my name in there. Put my channel at. Put the link to my channel. Boom. You're gone. ASAP. Trust. Yep. That is Mondo. It is very, very, very crazy. Literally ski. Well, look at what we have here. We have literally ski in the chat, guys. He's literally ski. You funny. Guys, welcome literally ski.
You're in for the long haul. You're in for the long haul, man. You're cooked if you're trying to get booted. You're in here like swimwear. You're cooked. Now back to the point. Shout out to Pay to Play in the building. Look, guys, we're making this paper, and it ain't about just making a paper. It's about all around life improvement.
What life improvement? You still ain't got a couch in your empty ass home. You're trying to buy a electric vehicle, but you ain't gonna make that money to pay for something like that. You're a gambling addict. You're using your son to work for you while you sit down and do nothing. What company does it deliver for? I'm thinking it's Unihop. Check out Unihop, guys. Small package spot like this. Shipping services and for business. I'm thinking he's doing this. What's the one for working there? See, like you want to be a delivery driver? My name is Dennis Jerome. My email is theamazinghustler@gmail.com. Oh, what's that number he gave me? That number he don't use no more. What's that number that's on his my Google thing? Here it is. Hey guys, this ain't doxing. This ain't doxing. He provided this number for us. He lives in North Carolina. And this is Wilmington. You know how I know this? He shared this. He shared this, guys. So what's the next page? He does. Yes, he does. No, he has not. He has not. I don't think he does, but I think he says he does. How? How is this illegal impersonation? I'm just trying to like get him some jobs. Thanks, man. At 15K, hit DJ up. He's recruiting the workers. Nice apartment complex close by. BVaz got the details exactly. BVaz for IT, you're a private investigator. How? He gave us the info, guys. Like this is, you can look this up yourself. Look, hold up. I got it all hidden, but let me right here. Right here, guys. His email, Janice Jerome. You know, that's his name. He's got the phone number here. He's got the email. Put his name here. Am I stealing information? Am I impersonating, or am I just concerned citizen helping a fella out? Huh? Let's get him some, you know. All I gotta do is hit next. Anyways, let's go back over here.
You know something that I didn't want to do, but when I went through that trip the other, few days ago, it made me say to myself, I got to give some humble pie and just admit that, some people may have been right about my life personally.
Oh. There's only been one person that's been calling you out. It's only been one of us. Only been one of us. I think he's talking about me, guys. Might be me.
I need the structure. Without structure,
Make bank. Do the math. 900 times 170 per. Do the math. It's golden opportunity. Yeah, line. Cram. He totally says those things. Like he doesn't understand. Basic. Humble pie from DJ. Yeah, it's always taken from sus because that pie might have poop in it, guys. Always take humble pie for him as a sus thing.
I'm a mess right
Always
now,
sus.
inside out, searching for a sweet surrender. And this is.
Oh yeah, hey DJ, another thing, unsolicited advice for you: just stop singing. Overall, you can't do it. You kind of missed all the gifts that black folks get, man. Duty pie, exactly, Dylan. Black folks usually born with a lot of gifts, bro, and for some reason, you lost all of it. All right, you can't dance, you can't sing, you got no rap game or Riz game, and you're a complete goofball. You got no aura. You got negative 1,000 aura. That's what all the kids are saying nowadays. Unk, and you got negative 1,000 aura. That's you, bro. I think it's time for a 2-hour nap in the middle of the workshop. What a lazy POS. Yes. Why are we sleeping in the middle of our shift? And why does it have to be 2 hours? If I ever fell asleep because I could not stay awake, I'm sleeping 10 to 15 minutes tops. I'm going to go like this, boom, 10, 15 minutes, I'm up. Because I can't sleep in a place for longer than 10 to 15 minutes if it's not a bed. I can't. Because I'm going to hear stuff and it's going to wake me up immediately. I'm going to feel something move. I'm going to be alert. You can't sleep comfortably for a long time in a car. It's impossible. Not comfortably. It's impossible. Naps are amazing and working on Easter Sunday. When It could be done Monday. That guy. Wow. Wow, Cram. It's almost like you're a glazer for DJ. It's weird, man. I can't rock with that. I'm gonna have to block you. I can't rock you. You're gonna have to go to that other channel.
This is not the end. I want to work it out. That's what happens when you're no structure. I got a lot of structure now. So with the
You have no structure, bro. You have no structure. Like the amount of structure you got is enough to build a deck of cards, a house of cards. Your structure is a house of cards, and at the moment's change in the winds, and that house of cards crumbles, so do you. You cave under pressure, and you run away at the sight of any adversity or any obstacle. You cower and cave in. You fold. You fold harder than a guy who's playing poker and has bet everything and doesn't have a hand. You went all in and you folded harder than a gambling addict playing poker. That's you.
structure, I'm able to, show up to work. I know I'm.
You heard that he said, with the structure, I'm able to show up for work on time, early. What are you doing? You showing up for work for what? Just showing up ain't what you got to do, bro. You got to put out. You got to show up and give it your all. There's a lot more to do than just show up. That's crazy word, BVaz. I'd be blocked on both. Then he blocks me for visiting you, and you block me for glazing DJ. I'm in a catch-22. No doubts. For sure. Yeah, Cram, you kind of like, you're in for the long haul. You got nowhere to go. You stuck. For sure, Cram.
I'm gonna get paid when I, work. I go home, chill, watch some TV. It's no more.
How sad is your life that you have to work 7 days a week? You have no social life, and your best day
Struggle.
is going home to watch TV. How sad is that life, guys? That's pretty sad to me. Right? That's a pretty sad life, is it not? He has no social life. The other day, people were asking him, DJ, when you going back to the club? When you going back? Oh, I'm going to go back to the club. So when are you going to do that? I might go back to the club. Guys, let me tell you right now, you're never going to see him in a public setting like that ever again. You're never going to see it. Because he has no one that he could trust to go out there and do those things with. Because if he's not pushing his chick in a wheelchair so he can get sympathy points, he ain't going to be out in public. I swear. He wanted to go to that Jodeci concert so he could push her up and wheel her into the handicap section so he can get real close to the crowd in the bottom row. But he paid for nosebleeds. So he's like, oh, she's in a wheelchair. Can we go up there? Because, it's hard to see in the nosebleeds. And then he's just wheeling her in. She's all like this, hitting every bump because, the freaking got potholes in the parking lot. from all the rain and stuff. So there's potholes everywhere, and she's all like drooling and stuff, just drooling. He's all like, look, Jodeci, look. You see that? You see that, Kai Hawkins? She's just like this. She's facing this way and like this. And the concert's that way. And she's facing this way. The concert's like that way. So everybody's over here. And she's like this. Don't even notice. She has no idea that the stage is on the other side. And she's facing that way. Anyways. Figured I'd do that. She deserves it. She shouldn't be lying on me.
Of like trying to bet.
I'm looking for a Temu silver chain and LBJ Lakers jersey now. I got a guy in mind. I want to give it to him when they stream the live matching outfits. DJ Erica Shwana need to do dual stream deliveries. Oh my gosh, Cram. Cram, I think you need to get a psychiatric eval, bro. You completely lost your ever-loving mind.
And, if I don't have a good week, then I got to like scrounge up some money to, pay a bill or, it's just a lot more peaceful. So I will say I'm at my best when I'm trying to find this lock key, guys. Give me 1 second. But I'm at my best when oh, I got it. But I'm at my best.
Yo, why did you have such a freaking pause? That is crazy, man.
I'm at my best when I'm like not stressed out about nothing. I'm just, I just go in, get paid to do a job.
All right, you're not talking about much here. You're just saying the same stuff. I'm gonna get Tesla. What's popping up? Instant news and reviews. I'm chilling.
So I'm pretty much I'm returning my packages.
That don't look like a warehouse, y'all. That looks like a container. That's not that's a container. A makeshift container. Let's go back a little bit. That's a makeshift container into a warehouse. Then it says aged a lot in the past few months. You can see in his face the stress is getting to him. Of course it is, W. Y'all seeing this? Am I tripping? Like, y'all paying attention to this? That's not a legitimate warehouse. It looks like one of them like containers with wood around it.
I really want to do that. No, I'd rather just chill out, make this money every day at a time, like simple money, simpleton money. For now, I'm gonna get my Tesla. I'm gonna get my Tesla in a couple weeks.
That is a makeshift container. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's almost like it feels like they're selling stolen packages. That's so crazy. Like, how do you have a legitimate business and you store packages in a place like that? That's not a warehouse.
And then after I get my Tesla,
That's not a warehouse.
we're gonna keep it moving. I'm in the warehouse.
What is that? What is that? That's not a warehouse. Bruh. DJ, you be exposing yourself? Dude, if I went into a business, aluminum foil walls, those are heat shields. That's a heat shield, the W. That keeps heat out. No, quite the opposite. Cram. Look. A wall. You seeing that? That's the same texture. That is supposed to keep the place cool. It's a heat shield. Because heat rises, it takes the heat and dissipates it out. So it doesn't stay inside. But you only put those in like FEMA tents, bro. I've seen those in FEMA tents, in like makeshift containers, in places that are low budget because they're cheap. Look at it, typically $33 to $91. Oh my gosh. If I walked into this place and they try to tell me that's a warehouse, I'm walking out. Yeah, Timu Pippin is live action. Right. Yeah, I believe you, Cram. Well, holy crap, guys. This dude never does a legitimate business work. This screams scam. It is screaming sus. $1.70 a package is paying for that makeshift ass warehouse. Bruh. Wow. Yeah, you need another job, bro. Let's help you out real quick. So what type of vehicle do you have? You got a sedan. You have any equipment? He's got none of that. What delivery come? Timu, Uber Direct, Earbook Courier, DoorDash, Grubhub, and Amazon. Oh no, Walmart Spark. Doesn't he have permission for advocate? Yes. This dude needs help. He needs legitimate businesses. He just got work ever. He's never scheming or gambling. No. He says, do you have any experience delivering? Yes. With gig apps and my crippling gambling addiction as I bonus wash my winnings from my FanDuel to my Heritage accounts. He needs help. What does he have? He doesn't got any of these. You don't have any catering bags. You don't have boxes. You don't have straps. You don't have blankets. You don't have a wagon. You only got a sedan. Oh, he's got a bicycle. Yeah, or motorcycle, whatever it is. Should help him out, right? Got a fruit fly in here. Wow.
Warehouse, by the way, guys. We're in the warehouse.
Dude, that is not a warehouse.
What's popping up in the news and reviews? I'm chilling. I'm just about to drop off these returns, and then I gotta like load up the rest of the packages that I gotta deliver today. Um, that's one thing Black women love to do. Black women love to make you homo.
Ooh, ship day. What does ship day have? Nah, you can't do it. The same one. He does have experience being in bushes with his pants down his ankles. That's funny. So it's an experience, undoubtedly. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Cram. Ship day when 3,000 containers hit the port. Oh, hell, geez. Oh, I need to hit next and hit submit on this, don't I? Yep.
I never understood that That's like a fetish to black women. They love to make you gay. If you're a black man, they love to make you gay.
What up, Jinx? Jinx, I'm doing this thing that you mentioned. That he did this live, so I'm covering this most recent one. This is not a warehouse, Jinx. Whatever this is a container with heat shields inside of it, and it's empty with a little lawn chair inside of it. There's no way this is legitimate. There's no way it's a legitimate business, guys. And is this a legitimate business? He somehow finds the most sus places to get a job. Oh, Desi Life. Thank you, Desi Life, for subscribing. Appreciate you. And that's 3. Should they website? That first person profile. That first person shows a dude with the aluminum foil wall in the background again. Look again. Where did you see that? I don't see it. I was wearing a flat tire, trying to download the Discord app now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, just pop on in, man, and start talking. Let me know you're inside the chat. So where are you looking? Where you at? I'm right at the top. What am I looking for? That's a chef. He's a pizza maker. You don't see the things on the right? Those are refrigerators behind him. Yeah, this live was cringe. I know. I'm looking at it now. This right here. All kinds of sus.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, he was in a kitchen.
Never understood that. Why black women love to make. I'm not mad.
Yeah, that's not the same as this there, the W. This is more of a container with heat shields on it. It's a little different than what you were looking at.
So I'm pretty much I'm returning my packages. I'm returning my packages right now. Right now, I'm returning my returns. I'm returning my returns. Shout out to Maverick in the building. And then we're on to the next. Look, I could take a joke, Charisma. I'm just joking with you too, okay? Charisma. Southern Charisma. But yeah, we're just living it up. I said, what do you need? Just living it up. Oh. Maverick said, let's do this. Guys, I'm gonna put the link up.
Oh,
We got a
jeez.
very controversial topic. We got a very
Oh, here we go.
you said I'm on a lunch bag. Shout out to Kalani. I appreciate the compliment. No, it ain't cold here. It's a regular hot room. It's like a little, like, it's like a, you know, those trailer things? It's like a trailer. Yeah, that's all they can afford. All right, so let's see.
They never put the link up. I can see why. Yeah, the Domino's keep it hot bag. Yep. This is all they could afford. You see why he got hired, guys, right? You smell that? It smell like desperation. So it's not an established business. Ding, 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 Jinx. Telling you those DJ and Stardashians like Erica Shawana needs to do a dual stream. It would be amazing. The blunders, great content. Nah, you got problems, man. That right there is too much. Let me be right back, guys. I'm gonna go and grab some water because this is gonna be a long one for me. I can already tell. Oh my. Okay. Hey, Peach. Because he works hard. Okay. Stay hydrated. Yep.
I got five. I got 5 stops I gotta get. So let's get into it a little bit. Hold on, guys. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this here.
$261.
All right, 261.
Bro, he's looking on the floor. What in the world is this?
Artemis 2 said, Dennis, stop trying to suck up to your haters. They know you're full of crap. Unpatched James, I don't know what you're talking about because
Wow.
if you're talking about the dweebs, I don't care about those dweebs. So
He already considers himself management. This is crazy, son. I can't believe that this is happening in front of my eyes, Jinx. I had to skip because I am shocked at the fact that this is so low budget and he's all in. Does he have any like self-respect? Like, you're going to be 40 years old and you're jumping into something like this? That's your level of desperation right now? That you don't even want to try to go to any, like, bro, Panda Express was going to pay you over $20 to scoop rice in an ice cream scoop and place it into a styrofoam plate. And you threw all that away to work in a makeshift container warehouse.
I'm assuming, because I'm a pretty smart man, I'm assuming you're one of those dweebs that think I care about what any of y'all think. You guys are never coming back to my channel. So I don't care what you think. You're never coming back to my channel. You guys are cooked in my life. No, I'm not in Trap House. This is a little chill, little spot.
He said, I'm not in the trap. Oh, gosh. I'm not in the trap house.
Shout out to John Doe. Shout out to the ski. I'm winning a winter coat because it's starting to get cold outside. But yeah, if you're one of those dweebs, you're never allowed in my life again. Like you guys are cooked. So don't say I'm sucking up to any of y'all because I'm not talking to none of y'all dorks that tried to like sabotage my life and try to get me out here to crash out.
We are at his channel now. This convo where he talks about us over here.
Y'all are dead to me. I would never talk to any of y'all again in life. That's a hard pass. Never, ever in life will I talk to y'all. None of y'all. You're all banned out of my life. So if you think that I was saying what I was saying with the whole I ain't gonna lie, this having a job is like more peaceful than not having a job. Nope, I was saying that because I'm just feeling that way. And I'm talking to people that are still allowed in my life and telling them how I feel, which is what they care about. They care about how I feel. So I'm telling them how I feel about me having a job again. And if you
That's sad because like the entire channel was telling you, but the few select people were the ones who were not for it. Ski was always saying, "Don't listen to us." Nab would always say, "Don't listen to us." And Cali Girl would use the speaker spell to be like, "I really want you to get a job, but go to school. I really want you to do that. I want you to do that. Do that." She wanted you to get an education, and you was wanting to do this, being in a sweatbox. Why is he being so mean? What everybody do to him? We just exist, Peach. We exist. I'm blacked again for sure being here. Of course you are, Cram. He's being mean because he hates the fact that we are completely clowning him and he can't do anything about it. That's his fault. Because we would have been clowning him on his chat. We created a whole channel now clowning him. So it's his fault. He could just let us live in the chat. It would have helped his algorithm. He would have been clowned. And that's it. Leave it alone. Nope. Not DJ. DJ don't work that way.
You guys would have like been patient. You guys would have got to partake in the festivities instead of being on the outside looking in. You're on the outside looking in. Chris Brown.
Wait, what? Instead of being on the outside looking in, you're on the outside looking in. Bars? Mic drop? Ooh. Wow. That's some wordplay. Okay, wordplay. He's going to hate that place when he gets the heat shield. Will fry everyone. Yep. You could tell that they built this during the wintertime. That heat shield is to keep the place warm when it's cold outside. That ain't going to work in summer.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah. All right. What else we got going on?
Red bag, or is that an orange bag with blue straps? If only I could see what that was. Amazon Courier?
Shout out to What's Wrong with America.
He still knows we could watch him. Festival in the port when DJ tell us when it is. Maybe he just doesn't know how this works. He doesn't. BVaz is a harbor freight bag. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Dedicated Systems Inc. Nope. It's not Harbor Freight he's using. It's not Harbor Freight because they don't do small delivery.
Yeah, it was wicked. Yep, there you go. Nah, this is pretty chill spot that I'm in right now. There's no heat in here, but you know, it ain't cold right now. It's just I don't like to be cold. I got 290. Yeah.
That thing's got damage in it already. What's up, Dikina? Fam just got to go to Indeed Wellington delivery gigs for sure. Got you. Indeed Wilmington delivery gigs. Yeah, the bag does say Harbor Freight. You're right. Thanks. This one says independent delivery jobs. They ain't got much jobs out here. They ain't got much jobs out here. Yeah. They ain't none of that. Oh no, I don't think he got his jobs from Indeed. This job
Oh, is that
definitely
low
ain't from
290
Indeed.
already?
That job definitely didn't come from Indeed, guys. No way. No way.
Okay, I already did 290. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Now I
I don't
got
see that happening.
300. I might go on. Y'all let me know in the chat in a second.
Is he like, I don't know if I'm getting this wrong, but is he like counting each package, how much he's making off of that package? He got it from a newspaper ad. Probably. I don't know, D, might be. But is he? I got
Hold on.
300s.
Wait till I can actually look up the chat. Maybe I'll come on StreamYard. We can do a panel. People are gonna come on here. Let me just make sure I had all my. Make sure they didn't not put
Oh no, that's the
311.
label
I
of
didn't
the
see
package.
311.
That's the label. It's a delivery person asking for a bunch of packages, then
Nope.
hire people to
Almost
deliver
missed
the
out. They
type deal.
almost forgot to give me 3.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Jinx. Exactly what that looks like.
11 and 310. All right, we're good. We got all the packages. All right, so we got the goods.
What up, Cap?
What about the piece? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me get out of here first. I got to get out of here before I start spending time looking at the chat because I don't want to like be out until 11 o'clock. The plus side of
11 o'clock at night? No, there wasn't a panel. Cram. Dude didn't put up the link.
today is I get to go into work late tomorrow because I'm going to be up dropping off these packages. That's the plus.
I've never seen a delivery person being out till 11 o'clock at night. So whatever kind of deliveries you're doing, bro, you better not be at my doorstep at no freaking 11 o'clock at night.
Plus side of me doing this today because I don't mind. I work all day. Like literally, I work 12 hours if I can come in late.
That is lazy talk right there. I'd work 12 hours if I can come in late. Why would you want to work 12 hours in anything? And you get paid $1.70 a package for 12 hours. That is not smart. 2 more days till Florida. Let's go, Cap. Have a good time when you out there, bro. Can't we, like, for real, mundane stuff is always good to just be able to turn that off and go chill. Amazon does that. Dude, I will never work 12 hours. Never. I already did 20-hour shifts. I ain't doing that. I did 24-hour shifts. I did 24/7 shifts. I ain't doing that no more, man. What they're getting out of me, they're lucky they're getting it out of me. That's all I'm saying. That's where we're at. I work under 40 hours a week, so they're lucky they're getting that out of me. People who've been there aren't working hard, and as he says, they aren't. It gave me, and it says they aren't. Gave me a red flag for real. I think it's just him. I think it's him and one other person. 10th anniversary with the wife. No kid invited. Oh, long hours are overrated. Exactly, Cat. Because after a certain amount of time, you're now working for free at that point. Because how much productivity can you get out of somebody in 12 hours? You can't get. Dude sleeps 2 hours out of that day. So he says he's working 12 hours. No, he wasn't. He did at least 15, 20 minutes, maybe even more of no work at all. So how you working 12 hours? You don't know what it's like to have consistent work for more than 12 hours. No way. He's living for a Temu third-party service. It's tough to find. Ooh, for real? That's crazy, D. It does feel like it's a Temu delivery service.
I might even ask her, like, hey, if I'm
putting 16, I better be personally getting something after the first 6 for real, Cap, for real.
if you let me come in late, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, then I'll do 12-hour shift, which would be 20 stops or 200 stops.
He will do anything to not get up at 5 in the morning. Freaking lazy.
I'll make that money all day. It's just the waking up in the morning is what kills me. And then I don't really. I mean, I talk to the people here. They're cool. The people are cool, but like that's draining because on YouTube I get paid to talk.
No, you don't. You don't get a dime, bro. You didn't even get a YouTube check last month or this month. So how the hell are you saying you getting paid to talk? Lying like a mofo. And then riddle me this there, DJ. Why you say the mornings kill you? After you said I can wake up at 5 a.m. I could do this. This is easy. Now, not even 2 weeks in, you already gave up. You gave up waking up early. He's doing some type of way bill, working under somebody's Amazon delivery account. Oh my gosh, for real, Jinx? That's crazy. I actually prefer 10, 12 versus 8-hour shifts, but that just depends on the person. I like swing or 4 days, 5 days, 5 more days. Just all depends on personal preference. Bro, I'll never do that long for work. I'll do side stuff for fun, like this, because I'm enjoying it. But this doesn't feel like work to me. It's just I could get on here and make fun of DJ and clown him and laugh with you guys. But the minute it becomes a chore and it feels like I have to do it and I don't enjoy it, I'm not gonna want to do it. It's not gonna be something that's gonna be ideal for me. But I don't feel that way. And if I did feel that way, I communicate that to you guys, because why would I leave y'all and just anticipating something that you didn't get? I'm not gonna do that. Communicate it well. Make sure you know when I'm coming back. Type thing. I already told y'all last week what I was doing. Say, hey, I'm not gonna be streaming for much. I'll try to do some verticals, but horizontal lives are not coming back until my little one's back home with her mom. And that's exactly what happened. And look where I'm at. So I keep my word on that. So just make sure you guys know that I am one of those that follows through.
When I'm at my best, I'm making 500 to 1,000 a month. So when I'm in there talking for free, having these conversations, it drains me. It makes me tired. Hold on, guys.
Why are you so drained? Why are you so drained? You are a person that's so antisocial, but you act like you're a social person. That is such the most tism thing anyone could ever have. Is you put on the mask of acting like you like to interact with people when you would rather interact through the phone. Because when you have that phone in your face, you act like a different person. Pressure wash 2 houses, go door to door, go to do DoorDash for 4 hours in the evening and $900 a day. Mileage feeds back into my margins. Double dip IRS because I advertise a wrapped car while dashing. Hey, man. You following the rules, you doing what you're supposed to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He fakes it. And because he's put on the front, he's drained. Keep playing that. He begs for donut. Oh my gosh.
So I gotta put the phone in the pocket. Or right here. Hold on. This lock is tricky.
That is such a cheap infrastructure right there. That construction is very cheap. That is cheaply made.
There we go. But yeah, when I'm in here talking to people for free, I get tired, and I don't mind. Some cool people to talk to in here, but I get tired talking to these people.
I still can't wrap my head around like that freaking shipping container converted into a warehouse. It's I'm just freaking really like blown away. Two of them got that container defense for real.
Entertaining them before I start my shift. Then I'm like tired because I just spent all this energy trying to make these jokes and have conversation and all that, and it kills me. And like I said, I don't mind doing it. It's just I can't be doing that for free every single day. I gotta get paid somehow. Like they have to pay me to be the the, the work jester for an hour. Then I start work.
The fact that you feel that way, you shouldn't even be there at all. If you feel that way. Never mind lying to us. It's got to be exhausting for Dennis to constantly lie to himself about all this having any meaning. For real. For real. It's a chat. To you, who you talking to? You dramatic comedy. For real. Exactly, Cram. Spitting Facts said I found it. Ooh. What is it? Spitting Facts. Is it a link? I gotta permit you real quick. Hang on. If you're gonna do it. Oh, it's Spitting Fact with 3 Z's. Okay, hang on a second. There you go. Spitting Facts. Okay, there you go. Spitting Facts. You can post the link now. If it's a link, you have permission to post.
But to be doing that for free for freaking 2 hours to make the day go by for everybody faster, heck no, that's for the birds. You crashed over a little bit. What about the peace in the hidden leaf valley? I don't know what that even means. Shout out to Track. He said it's like seeing me a working man. I've always been a working man. My panel. I love to see Ski up. Ski character. Ski has 0 personal. Gucci
No,
stock
the link
dropped due
didn't
to
show
him
up,
biting
man.
the cheese. I'm happy he did that.
I permitted you.
That morning shift is rough. Oh, absolutely rough. I'm gonna go all the way down, guys. Gambling companies don't like winners. Oh yeah. No, here's the situation, guys. Like I said, I keep it a buck. I don't like gassing. I don't like to be gassy. Let me keep it a buck. This job, I know now this is what I'm made for. Just working a job until I have a significant amount of money and time to start up a business. Because I find peace waking up, getting a simple job done, making some good paper, going home, and having the whole day to do whatever I want, knowing that I'm going to be able to pay all my bills with no struggle the following month. It's something that feels good about that. So I see why a lot of y'all work jobs and you just gave up on your dreams and all that and just work jobs. Now, I'm not going to give up on my dreams, but
What's your dream? Oh, did you post it in the Discord? Yeah. Spittin, SPITTIN FACTZZZ. Yeah. If it doesn't post, put it in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, put it in there. DM me. DJ is a grinder. All effort, all gassy. No gambling, no schemes, just dreams. Cram, you need to go sit down. Go to the corner and just sit there for a bit. You now have shown me that you're not competent at all. You lost some screws. Yep. Your screws are loose. What dream is it? You ain't got a dream. You're not MOK.
I'm saying for now, I don't mind doing this. This ain't that bad. Just chill out and, just do this simpleton job.
Oh, so you admit this job is for simpletons and a job that you feel qualified for. Interesting. Shows your level of IQ. Very low, by the way.
Making more money than majority of the country. It's all love. Prisoners was throwing away their Gucci posters. I mean, that's kind of homo to have a Gucci.
I literally used Gemini app to build me a coffee business and a custom kitchen that would pay cash for in my house. A way to bottle everything and pass Ohio health codes. Selling DoorDash, then it's done. I had an entire business model in hand, 45 minutes of asking questions. Wow. That's amazing. Really good, Cap. Using Gemini appropriately. Oh, snap. Hot fat.
Yo, can you hear me? Yo,
Hey,
can you hear me?
Lou. Yeah. What's good, man? Hey, guys. Let's
Shoot,
welcome Hot Fats.
just got
How you
just
doing,
got done
dude?
with a flat tire.
Oof.
Just got done with a flat tire, man, and the the roadside with the Uber guy was gonna take too long, and so I had a whole order in the back of my trunk, so I had to take the whole order out, then try to get to the spare. So I just went and got some Fix-A-Flat, went
Oof.
ahead. Went to a couple stores because they didn't have it. Put that in there, and it seems like it stopped the tire from going down. I found the nail in it, so gonna use it and then wait till tomorrow when the shops open up and get another tire to put on there and go from there.
Wow. Yeah, man. You guys are brave to do that
Yeah,
kind of line of work, man. I can't do that. I don't have it in me.
yeah. I mean, it's close to territory. You can be doing anything, and something can happen. There's a lot of construction going on in our city, so
Yeah.
they're fixing everything, and some of these crews don't clean up everything. They want to leave early, so they're not really cleaning up everything. So some of the nails are left over, and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it
It's all
happens.
good.
I've seen it done before. So
It's all good.
there's so many times you were commenting and I'm like, come on Discord and then make a comment and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll give you like 15 minutes to 9:40 p.m. You can go ahead and discuss anything that you came to mind that you always wanted to tell me or you wanted to ask me or you wanted to just convey. It could be either from today or it could be previous ones. But I'm going to give you 15 to go ahead and give you everything that you need out.
Oh, all right. Hey, good looking on that, G, because I want to talk about well, the dentist thing. I have a playlist called The Boardroom where I
Okay.
showcase the different content creators. I go on their social blades and I put them up against someone else who was similar to them. And since Dashing Trader, myself, and Dennis came in we're all like a month apart. So went ahead and broke that down and saw how we were rising and everything else like that. But I do believe there's been some things going on Dennis's channel that were suspect, but at the same time, when he started doing his gambling thing, he got a lot of views on those gambling things. A lot of subs come from those views, which is why I started going and show people when they were like, well, hot facts, you're buying subs, when they were just trying to say, well, how can you come in and just start growing like that? Well, doing 3 videos a day, doing a gang of shorts, and then I went into my actual YouTube studio showing which videos got the subs, because that's how you're going to see um, where the subs came from. Now there's a way where you can buy subs, but YouTube will pick up on that real quick. And then if you're doing sub for sub, let's say you go onto one of those channels that acts like an agency, um, and everyone just subs to each other to try to do whatever. That's how what's her name, Heidi, I found out because I interviewed a guy who was doing a channel like that, and it was interesting to me. His name is James Guy. And when I brought him up and I said, well, the people know you over there. And she said, yeah, I did sub for sub. So that's how she got her views. And once you do sub to sub, they put you in a category. And then they start taking the subs away from people that do sub for sub, because you're not even watching the content from those people. So that happens a lot. Now, I don't know if Dennis was doing sub for sub. I never found him on an agency that was promoting the sub for sub. But I do know that if you have a gambling addiction and you're trying to go viral all the time without being organic, you may try to do something else. I'm not saying that's what he did, but you start to look into other things. Um, Also, you can start losing views. You can lose views if you delete videos or take videos or private them. You can lose views, but that's not going to be the sub. But also, when your content is starting to get like on the like the Eli level, to where people just go on there to talk about nonsense every day, some people might click and join randomly because they're like, oh, you're talking about some good stuff. But if they watch maybe 4 or 5 live streams, they'll be like, well, this is all they do. Then they'll go ahead and unsub. So I know a lot of that was going on because he went from doing what he was doing to just being one of those channels that is doing the same nonsense every single day. No one, if you want to watch Jerry Springer, Richard Bay, something like that, you're going to watch that on the networks and channels that they are. Once you start to go into the drama sphere on
Uh,
the YouTube, you can also be put into when they shadow ban you. They can shadow ban you for certain reasons. I got shadow banned for about 4 months after I did the interview with JB Guffner, and he dropped the N word. YouTube was like, I am promoting someone to go and use that language. So I was shadow banned. And to get shadow banned, you have to separate from doing some of the stuff like that and then put out more of the content that you were doing in the past. He never he's never done that. So he may have been shadow banned also. Right now, what he's doing is I can't even watch this shit. It's, excuse my language, I can't even watch it because it's ridiculous. It's
yep.
ridiculous. No one wants to see someone start something and crash out every week. It's a new startup and a new crash out every week, and it's annoying. So I don't even watch. And me going in and having all the gig people started hating me with the no tip, no trip, because I'm actually showing in my videos me getting the live cash tips, the $100 cash tips, and me taking the what they call the low offers, and the whole community ganged up on me. But that actually made me get more views, and I interviewed everybody who is a higher up that they all go and watch. So
Okay.
from there, there's a lot of people that are, and I have to separate myself. I did the Eli thing because when I was doing the DoorDash about the glitch with Thomas Glitchgate, um, Eli hopped in on the live during my interview with him. And then Pedro hopped in because he was talking about Pedro. I had no idea they even knew each other or anything. And then I was like, why is everyone like going off on this dude? So when I actually interviewed the dude to see what he was about, I got backlash from about 400 people that I've never met in my whole life. They were mad at me for just interviewing the guy. So what I did was I played on that. When I played on it, it was good for a little bit, doing my show and everything with them, but then it backfired because all those people are negative people. And then once it got into going, they started watching Flex, the Eli people, and then they all start coming in, and then Dennis started coming in trying to do it, and Dennis crowd came in, and then Dennis crowd started like trying to bash me when I'm fully organic, making all my stuff off of what I make it on, and then these people started hating on me like I was doing something wrong, and it's hilarious, which is why I want to bring this part up here. You're doing the Dennis, but the Eli version, but Dennis is a real person who's not autistic. So it's actually a little bit different. You know what I mean? Dennis is a real person who's not autistic, but he has some characteristics that can make him seem a little weird. But all the people that were in Dennis's thing bashing me because you're going off on him, they are in here because you're bashing him. And those people to me are grown ass adults who I call followers because that means they'll just gravitate to anyone who's talking mess about anyone because that is what they like to do in their lives. So I just went ahead and just blocked all those people and just kept it like whatever it is. People were trying to, well, I apologize and this and that, like the thing with Polly when I was in Dennis's live and I'm going off on him for him talking about his club promoting thing, and then instantly Dennis said something about hot facts. You can't get a girl that looks like this, and I told him that my wife is excellent, and I was like, I start letting them say, go here, go there. Look at what the work I did with her. And because I have a degree in kinesiology and a trainer to a lot of people, I got my wife into the tip top and everything. And then Holly start to jump in because I'm getting in on Dennis and try to say, well, you wish your wife can look like me. So what I did was I went to all her pictures and found poses that my wife did that are similar and put them side by side and made a community post. Then everyone got mad at me. Oh, why are you doing that? Scott Hall and them. Why are you trying to embarrass her? I didn't try to embarrass anyone, but when someone says you wish your wife can look like me, and I'm about to show you with the same poses how different it is, all you guys don't come and jump on me. And that's when I realized that that whole group are people that I don't even want to associate with. And I did that with Real Talk with Roy when it came out. You know, I'm going to the No Kings protest. I'm there filming. I'm debating. My family, my white side, Hispanic and everything. I have Hispanics in my family also. And when I'm going down there, I'm getting backlash on in a sideways conference. Yeah, why is he? Why would anyone go there and do all this and do all that? And saying, well, what they should do is put guns, machine guns on top of cars and shoot all of them and everything. So I started to, make videos showing that this is what they said, and I was like, look, if anybody speaks like that, knowing that my family and my kids are mixed like that, that means you're talking about me and my family also. So I made a whole big separation and change um, to just leave those people alone. I'm in other communities, which I've always been in. I've always been inside the hip hop community. I'm in the no jumper community. I've been messing around with them for about 7, 8 months now, almost a year. Been doing that. The NBA community. I'm involved with that. I'm involved with the food review community, things like that. So I said, well, let me just get rid of these people here and do this stuff and just fade away. Someone said, I haven't seen hot facts in like a year. Exactly. When you're really trying to do something, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. I miss the old BVaz though, man. That's why I subscribe and I watch your stuff because I like the BVaz that's going to talk about the political things and come with your strong opinions and everything like that. I wish, and I've been wanting to say this, I wish I can get more of that out of you, because those are more things I would just pop in on and just be up there with you talking. I love that, BVaz. I know you got the dentist view going on. Go ahead, do your thing. But I missed that BVaz that I came in contact with.
All right. You done? Is that it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't need a whole 15 minutes, man.
All
I
right.
ain't gonna kill the airtime.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were always good. So let me challenge that one point you made when you mentioned people over here are followers. The reason why we did this was because the Village Idiot, aka at the Amazing Hustler, just I want to make sure people know who I'm talking about. He completely kicked us all out of the Discord and the YouTube. So before we got kicked out of the Discord and we were kicked out of the YouTube. So what I was doing was what I'm doing now, but I was doing it inside the Discord, trolling DJ. And we were all giggling, and he got mad because Nab would pop in and then tell DJ that we was there making fun of him and streaming his stuff. So he says, you guys are out of the Discord. So we all got booted. So then, I just was like,
I remember
okay,
that. I remember that.
There you go. And so I'm just going to clown him on my YouTube. And we all came together. We were like, okay, let's do this. So we created a whole team. We have a whole team that reviews things, looks things up, kind of like checks whatever he says as like a fact checking situation. And we just double check everything just to make sure he tells the truth. And then we found out that he was doing stuff in the bonus bets. We noticed that he was washing his bets. And then we were like, well, you're a gambling addict. You should not be doing this because you're an addict. We found footage of him admitting he's an addict. So a lot of that stuff was fact finding and all that things. The stuff that I was doing with, bringing facts to things and talking about like real life situations and all that. So a lot of these people are not followers. They're more like people that have had personal experiences, good and bad, with DJ. A lot of people that are lurking in the chat that aren't talking are still supporters of DJ in some way or form, whether it be still commenting on his streams, their members or their moderators. They're in there, and they're here because they won't get blocked, regardless of their views. Like Ski comes in with like 80,000 sock accounts, and the only one I removed was the one where dude was impersonating a lawyer. As long as he ain't doing that, we're okay.
Hey, but my question is this. My question is this about. I completely understand exactly what you said. I remember when that stuff went down and happened, but I also know that you and Dennis will go back and forth to being cool, and then he'll ban you, and then he'll unban you, and and he's done that to a lot of people. So right now, my thing is, so this is a complete separation of never going back.
Right. That's why this channel is existing, because we got put out, and I just don't think it was justified in his decision making process, because he's an emotional lesbian. So as an emotional lesbian, he decides to ban people, and then he'll be like, "Oh, you're all unbanned because I need the engagement." But why would you ban us in the first place if you need the engagement? Like, he was doing things that didn't make sense and then backtracking. So he was never consistent following through. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let everybody live in chat, even if they're a detractor. If they're supporting DJ, that's fine and dandy. They can come over here and say hi too. They're more than welcome to give their opinions. I'm not going to restrict people's viewpoints because I may not agree with it. It's a ridiculous notion to do such thing to somebody that has an opposing view. Like, I would rather you, Hot Facts, come on, say what you feel is going on, like you just said about missing what I used to do and the points that I would make, and you said you would contribute more. What I would extend to you is, if you DM me,
like you have done in the past. If you send me a message saying, "Hey, I would like to like talk about something," and I would like, "Okay, what do you want to discuss?" And if it's something topic related that you think it would be something that you want my input in, we can coordinate a day where I go over to your channel and discuss it if it's not something I normally do, or you come
No, you
over
can
to
still do it
mine.
on your channel. No, you can still do it on yours. You can actually incorporate him into some of these things that's
Who's
going
him?
on with people. The what do you call them? What do you call them again?
The
What do
village
you call
idiot
Dennis
will
Miller? Yeah,
never be a part
yeah.
of this channel, bro. Like if you wanted to
No,
be
no,
a part of
no. What I'm
this,
saying is that the things that he does that a lot of the idiots out there across the nation are doing. He says a lot of those things. You know what I
yeah, but
mean? Like,
I don't agree with all that stuff. That's why I don't talk about it. I don't agree with it at all. The minute he brings race into this thing, I shut down. I just my ears turn off. I don't even want to talk about it. If he talks about like
well,
single
he's
mothers need
hypocritical
to
on that.
go and die and stuff like that, and he'll say something like, "Where the men at? There's no more men." And all that stuff. Like, bro, you're the beta, bro. Like, how dare you start talking about what a man is, and you can't even freaking get up and wash your face and comb your hair on time and go to
No,
work.
well, he's a hypocrite on a lot of that stuff, especially with the race, because he used to get mad at me when when I'm talking about race and things like that. I'm bringing up what someone says, and I'm tying it into what goes on with a certain organization, and he was getting mad. Now, it went into him doing a lot of that. You know what I mean? Like, but he does it in a weird way because it doesn't make any sense. He's trying to use it as a way to get people to watch because of, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the
Look,
same.
it's
He don't know what he's doing.
his hot takes don't have any standing power, and it shows in his subscriber count, and it shows in his views count. He's not garnering any engagement other than the ones that are already there, and he's not bringing in new viewers. And any new viewers he brings, they're all the people that have came to watch my stuff, and they're all asking him questions about it, because obviously they're getting their information from somewhere, and they're asking him about it, and he'll get upset and crash out and blame other people. So what I'm saying is, what if you want me to talk about something that would be relevant to what I talk about normally?
Yeah, I need
Fine.
one
If
bag.
it's something that you
I'm all
want
right.
to talk about that's not something I normally would talk about, but you want my input on it, I said I will be a feature on your stuff. I don't mind. You're more than welcome to let me know when and where, and I will be at that location to cover that topic with you. But for me, what I've noticed over the years is the political stuff is not going to fly in certain areas of YouTube. And what I'm trying not to do is to get myself in a situation where I'm cornered into being this kind of viewpoint. I don't mind talking about it like as a one-off with like what I did with Mondo, because Mondo's from a certain country that he feels very
Right.
strongly about a situation that's happening. I gave him my input, and I told him this is what I see. He's not he's not too sure about what my viewpoints are, like how much it's going to follow through, but I'm hopeful, and I want him to be hopeful that the issue that he's experiencing with his extended family is going to come to an end at this location. So I don't want to have to make that a priority on every stream to discuss things that are like hot controversial stuff, hot facts. I don't want to throw myself
Yeah.
into a niche. I want to be able to just be fluid. It's cool to be fluid, to be
Right.
able to
No. Yeah.
jump in and out of things, and it's, for me, it's fun, right? If I have to be pressured like
Right.
what this dude's doing, is to be able to say things for shock value to garner attention. I don't want to do that. What I
Well,
want to
see,
do is
that's
just
why
enjoy YouTube.
he's lost.
Yeah,
Well, he's lost because he doesn't even use other platforms. Like, I use other platforms,
yeah.
and things that you put up, like if you're stuck in one spot, you can't. The other platforms, some will take onto it, and some may not. Like on Scoops, like I'm at. It's ridiculous over there. And then I have two Facebook accounts, and my Facebooks are going just nuts. And, being monetized on separate platforms, is something great. He just needs to learn what he has to do. But let me go ahead and thank you right now because I got to go ahead.
Word.
I was in Stater Brothers right now, a grocery store. I got to go drop this next order off. Um, Thank you for the time. I got to go check out right now. And there's going to be a lot of people talking and stuff and with the cashier and stuff. So I'm going to
Gotcha.
hop off.
Do you think?
And if I can hop back on, I will. Thank
All
you
right.
for your time, man. Appreciate you.
Roger that. Hey, take care, Hot Facts. Have a good one, man. All right, guys. That was Hot Facts. So let's go back to the to the news. Looks like we found it, guys. So these are the zip codes he rides right here. 28405, 28411, 28429. Those are his routes. We require every package to be delivered or attempted every day. Our goal is to pass service 98% successful. I don't know. DJ brought back like 20 packages. That don't sound like 98% to me. So people were hating on Reese. Oh my gosh. Look, Reese did give us a long explanation on what was going on. Peach, I understand you have some opinions. At one time, DJ was going to be BVaz roommate, but he just trashed that deal. Of course he did. BVaz dodged the bullet for sure. I've been banned 3 times, and for tonight, I'm going to be banned by that guy again. He could have just said he misses you instead of giving us his resume again for sure, buddy. Got to get back to some work, BVaz. Had to drop those gems for you. Got to be listening background. Yeah. Thank you, Hot Facts, for sure. Could you imagine if Dennis would have moved in every day? BVaz would have been woken up with DJ whispering, "I'm just that guy." Who is Reese? Go to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I think that's his name on YouTube. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I think that's what his name is on there. Wow, Hot Facts was completely different than I remember him. Times heard him. Shouts to him. Good chat, fellows. Yeah. Hot Facts got some, hot facts, hot takes, and sometimes people agree, sometimes people don't. I don't have an issue, but blocking people just to block them because you don't agree with them or anything, you think they're followers and stuff. I don't do that stuff, man. I've always been keep it 100 with y'all. Like, if you guys want to just sit here and shit post and meme out, okay. I'm not hating on Reese. Oh, okay. All right, Peach. No worries. Like, if you want to just, guys want to shitpost and meme out, go right ahead. I don't have any issues with that. Do you? You guys have a great time here. I want y'all to continue having a great time. I want y'all to be feeling like I can't say something because it's going to make people have an issue and they're going to crash it. No. I'm not going to do that to you guys. It ain't fair to y'all. Personal. So his job description, he's still mad he called her big. Damn. So his job description is personal vehicle delivery driver. The company is PMD Solutions. Premenstrual Disorder Solutions. Oh, PMD Solutions ain't even on a BBB. Better Business Bureau. Reese has Google blocked, and I never done anything to him, and it's all in his head. Peach gave Reese diet plan to Junior Ham. Jeez. And she became Bigfoot Harry Peach. Oh my gosh. Graham, why would you say such mean things? That's terrible. All right, guys. There is no BBB regarding PMD solutions. So let's check out what Grok got to say. Company context. Operations multiple locations in the U.S. posts similar contractor delivery driver jobs and functions as a courier logistics supporting e-commerce last mile delivery rather than traditional employer with benefits, no health insurance, paid time off, etc. for typical not 1099 roles. It is not affiliated with the Irish Medical Device Company or any other PMD entities. Pros and cons. Flexible schedule potential, daily pay structure, straightforward work for those who enjoy driving, and no boss in the vehicle. Cons. Independent contractor status means you cover your own gas, vehicle maintenance, insurance, and taxes. High mileage can wear own personal vehicles quickly. Pay depends on route efficiency and volume. Some reviews of similar courier work mention long hours with limited benefits. No dedicated company website, BBB profile, or detailed Glassdoor page specifically for the Wilmington delivery operation was prominent in searches. It's a smaller logistics outfit that recruits primarily via job boards like Indeed. He did say it's only been up and running for 3 months. I have a Bigfoot, but Cram, he's saying I'm the Bigfoot Dasher. Oh my God, the one who did Jaram recent diet plan. Oh my God. No way you said that. I have a Bigfoot. Dang, Peach. Why would you say that? Bigfoot Harry Peach. My gosh, no, don't say that, guys. What are you doing? Peach, I'm sorry for the chat. All right. They're trolling you. Don't give in. Just let them be. Don't give in to them. They're being mean for no reason. Leave Peach alone. Crazy. Start time, 7 a.m. Time off, take off when required. Communicate in advance. Pay weekly. Shift and schedule. Weekends as needed. Non-full price ticket. Each additional package delivered at the same stop address. First package delivered. So you can get up to $2.50 a package. Typically 100 plus stops a day with less than 130 miles total. You need to have your own vehicle, must be 21 years, willing to work weekends, have a smartphone with data plan, work with minimal supervision, must be able to start by 7. Ability to load your vehicle with the day's packages. Most packages are less than 10 pounds. Wow. 6 a.m. got to be there to sort packages. Yep. It doesn't say that. You got to be able to start. It says start at 7 a.m. Doesn't say anything about that extra stuff, which is sorting your own packages. That's kind of new, right? It seems like one of those things they do in the. Oh man, my shorts. My pants feel like they're rubbing on my leg. Ooh, I've been sitting too long. So yeah, it looks like they don't tell you that part there. The sorting packages part. There's another. There's your other job, Cram. Oh my gosh. Yeah, apply to this. They're PMD Solutions. One review. So one person gave it 4 stars. Trying to make it look like it's a legitimate. All right.
Gucci Man poster in jail. I don't think they had Gucci Man posters in jail.
That's better. The Amazing Hustler.
I've never said I was a professional sports bettor. What I said was, um, well, I don't know. I didn't mean to give a compliment. I was just saying like, you got to be gay to like have a Gucci Man poster. But no, I never said I was a professional gambler. What I said was, I can sports bet and make enough money that would allow me. I can make enough money sports betting that would allow me to do it professionally. But the issue is that's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to keep my focus if I got drama going on in my life.
That doesn't make sense.
It's hard for me to get focused when I got drama going on in my life. That makes sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's all. No big deal. But that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah. Same. Cap. Same. Totally caught him multiple times saying that.
But I don't mind all the extra. Shout out to Gucci Man. I remember when me and my crew popped. They all got 73 years. I got 30 days probation. You gotta do what you gotta do. Jesus, Nab, you snitched.
He told you a lie and you believed it. DJ, you're a freaking idiot. I'm trying to look for anything here. He's not really talking about anything. Jinx, where is it at where it gets really weird? Yeah, he is snitch. He's talking about the kids. Yeah, he's talking about the kids fighting in the skate connection. Then they got kicked out. It says here, most of the parents don't have cars because, a lot of single mothers don't have cars. They're relying on, like, a street dude to pick up their little girls. Ain't DJ a street dude picking up little girls? That's the scariest one of them all. Looking for the best deal, for real. There we go.
Because guess what? They
This
know
must
that they're
be
going
it.
to get their ass beat fighting. My son knows I've never hit him. I yoked him up a couple times. I never hit him before, but I yoked his ass up, crying, losing sports that he could have practiced and been better. Yoked.
Wait a second. So you, I passed it. No, it says it right here. Yeah. Because they know they're going to get their ass beat fighting. My son knows I never hit him. I yoked him up a couple of times. This right here. So you grab your kid by the neck because he's upset that he lost in his games. So do you understand your child is a person with feelings there, DJ? No amount of practice to be better is going to stop that feeling of the L the kid's going to take, because the kids need to learn that they're going to win some and they're going to lose some. You can't say that you got to teach the kids to be able to handle the loss, not yoke them up and snatch them by their neck because they're upset that they lost. It is okay to be upset when you take L's. Just like when you get upset when you take L's there, DJ. When you lose in your sports betting, do you want me to go over there and yoke you up? Because you lost in your sports betting? Do you want Cali Girl's little chicken wing arm to yoke you up when you lose in the sports betting? You got to look at it from both ways, man. Just because the kid is upset, he put effort into something and he didn't get what he wanted out of it. He may have not put what you wanted into it, but he put his level of what effort was to him. And if you think he should have done more, you don't yoke him up. You convey that by telling him in a nice, calm tone, hey, little one, I understand you're feeling bummed out, but you think there's something here that you could have done a little bit more to change it or anything? Let them think about it. Don't tell him what he has to feel and think, bro. The hell? Like, you're going to raise a kid that doesn't know how to control their feelings and is going to be angry all the time. Like you. And blame the world because he's the victim. Yo, just being honest. The stick figure with a lumped up. Because I don't see the dude yoking anything. Does he yoke Caliger up when she says something wrong? He probably does. And she's like, wow. And she falls over her chair.
his ass up. He knows I don't play that. Now, here's the thing.
That sounds really abusive there, DJ. You sound like a real abusive parent. That's not how you're supposed to act like when you're a parent. You don't sound very supportive. You're gonna discipline your kid because he's upset that he lost in a game? Wait, Dennis did that because his team lost or his son was upset. Both. Peach, the team lost and his son was upset that the team lost. He grabs his kid by the neck because of that. That's very abusive behavior, DJ. That is something that CPS should be called about for sure, because that's a concerning situation. That's not a mature mindset dealing with children, especially a teenager, bro. That kid's gonna resent you in life if you do that. Keep playing gets worse. Oh, jeez.
Those kids, if any of them were my kids, my son would. He knows he get yoked up and smacked up.
Wait, smacked up? But you say you didn't hit him. Why are you smacking your kid?
Those kids need to get an ass whooping. I'm a dad, a man. You women need to go and give your kid a father and stop being stupid.
Why is this all this bashing of women there, DJ? You're really showing that you love to freaking be with men. You don't know how to be a woman loving dude. I don't understand why you like Cali Girl. I think you like Cali Girl because she gives you money. But I guarantee you would have loved it if it was H-Way giving you money. I think you like big teddy bear men like him. You want to be all huddled up so you can warm you up from the back because you always cold. Yes, of course, Jay. Who we haven't left? What do you mean back again? Again. Yeah, Jay.
Stop being stupid and go give your kid a father. That's the way you fix the gay connection issue.
So you're telling me that you got a gay connection, DJ, because your daddy wasn't around and your mom had to go and find you a what do you call those stepdads? You call those dead step, whatever you call them. You call them something, step downs or something, step down dads. Like your mom had to get you a step poppy because your own dad wasn't around for you. He went to go get the milk and just left you on the freaking doorstep. For sure. Jinx, of course. This is wild stuff right now.
And if you guys don't believe me, go to WFMJ, go to WKBN. The news story is up there. Because guess what? In Boardman, you don't have violence out there because it's a white city.
Why do you think every single time there's situations occurring, it's a race issue? You have a problem, bro. And Dennis Brain, women have to let him down so many times and he justifies it with criticism. But he never worked hard enough to be a leader and of offspring he helped produce. Cope, for sure. Took the man 15 years to go to the mountains to get milk and come back later. For sure, Dylan.
Republican-led city, and they don't play that violent stuff. Okay? They don't play that. So that's shocking to have a massive team takeover, which is what the blacks are doing now.
All right, now he's talking about the stuff I don't like. I don't even want to talk about this. Anything else happens in here that needs to be covered? Because I don't see anything here other than him talking about the same stuff. Man never heard of stranger danger, and he's the stranger for sure. Jinx, of course not. Wait a second.
You do realize that most of the kids that I end up talking to don't have fathers. And we need to have more kids.
So, DJ, are you confessing to me that you are with children? You talk to children because they don't have fathers, so you're a predator? DJ, you're a predator? Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're doing here? Because that's what that line says. And then it follows this, guys.
Yeah, I can get some good dating advice.
So most of the kids I end up talking to don't have fathers. We need to have more kids. And then it's followed by, yeah, I can get some good dating advice. So you're saying that you're a predator. DJ's predator, hashtag that.
Math. By the way, Fantastic Max, the only advice I have for you is you are a good stand-up man. I would love to know that you are reaching out to kids out here, like go to the gyms.
So dating advice, and then Max is that he's a good stand-up man. And I would love to have known you reaching out to kids. Are you trying to project your love for children onto Max?
The community centers and try to talk to kids about, being something when they grow up, something like you.
So then you're telling the kids, you talk to the kids. So you go down to community centers and try to talk to kids. So DJ, are you really trying to say you're R. Kelly right now? Like, dude, sirens a little bit, alert. Are you kidding me, Predator? You're going to be the amazing Predator right now. You're like, what? Ew. Okay, I'm grossed out by this. So I don't even want to keep reading anymore. So I'm going to call it because that was sickening. And we're going to have to pick this up another day. I can't, like, my mental capacity for this is just diminished. Holy crap. No. He talks to kids. Nope. I'm okay. It gets worse. Oh no, I don't even want to continue. I can't. I understand it gets worse. We're just gonna have to leave it at that 42:38 because wow, that's a little too much for me. And my head, I'm getting a headache from that. So drama llama, yo, yo, shout out to chat. Yo, y'all guys rock. Thank you so much for entertaining me. This was great. If you guys get a chance, like, comment, subscribe, all that good jargon and whatnot, and peep it up. And thank you again for everything. You all have a great evening, and I will catch y'all on the flippity flop. That was my nephew's little thing he wants me to say. Goes up random kids. Oh my gosh, no, Jinx, no. Okay, I can't. We're gonna have to cover this another time. I can't. That's extreme that you said that. No, Jinx. All right, we'll have to cover that another time. But guys, y'all rock. Really appreciate everything y'all did.